What is the dinner, man? It's your player partner, Bobby WAJ, coming at you again with a double dose of truth. You know what I mean? Just got back from California doing what it is that a lot of people say that they do, but we never see them doing it. You know what I'm talking about? Had an amazing time out there. You know, shot by the neighborhood and all this and all that, man. As soon as I got in the neighborhood, I said, man, I got to get the fuck out of here, man. Man, there was so many police in the projects when I went over there. I say, man, whatever they got going on over here, whatever these police is conducting or whatnot, man, I need to get the fuck from around here like ASAP. But shout out to all my good people that I seen when I was in the community, man. I love y'all. I appreciate the continued support. I appreciate the comment and the individuals who don't comment, but they view the live streams, the broadcasts, and all that. I appreciate you. I am going to allocate a certain amount of time for YouTube to do what it is that YouTube does when YouTube does what it do. Send out those notifications, get your player partner in the algorithm. Y'all need some truth. Unique in every way. Blessings to you, Queen. How you feeling? How was your morning going? I send love and prayers to you and the family. I hope that you all reap blessings and abundance. I hope that the Most High, anybody that's listening to this broadcast, I hope that the Most High, whatever your God is, I pray that the Most High God increases your blessings and minimize your challenges and hardships. We in a season of manifestation. We in a season of revelation. Yeah. Let's get them blessings, beautiful black folks. Oh, I can't talk to y'all like that because I'm a Crip, huh? I can't call my folks beautiful. I can't call y'all beautiful black folks because I'm a Crip. Oh, you a Crip in here. I love my people. Community resurrection in progress. How are we going to resurrect our communities? But we're going to get into some content. I wasn't able to really dig deep into the content the other day because I was in California, man, making my rounds, getting down all through the town. You feel what I'm saying? Even stopped over there in Inglewood, went to Doolins, got me some good food, depending on what you order, soul food can be nourishing food. You feel what I'm saying? Got me some red beans, no rice. Got me some amazing basa fish. The fish was amazing. Over at Doolins on Manchester. And what else did I get? Oh, and I got some collard greens. Got some collard greens. I got some red beans, no rice. I do not eat rice. And I got some amazing basa, some baked basa with some lemon pepper on it and all this and all that. Had an amazing time out there in Los Angeles. Several business opportunities. We are moving to we're trying to facilitate meetings with certain organizations that oversee certain activities in Los Angeles. There's certain systems, there's certain organizations that need to be reformed, and we need to include the youth in these conversations. We need to have the youth at these meetings so that they can let you know how they feel as the youth. We demonize the youth. We mislead. Okay, let me start here, right? We mislead the youth. And then when we change our lives, we demonize the youth for replicating, emulating, and imitating the culture and the lifestyle and the traditions that we pass down to them. No, that's hypocrisy. So let's get these youngsters out the hood. Let's get these youngsters into some of these meetings, and let's teach these youngsters to be calm, cool, relax, and articulate. Whatever's on your mind, express that. If you feel like the world is about to come to an end, we're going to intelligently take our time and we're going to express that. Let these people know how you feel. Let these people know what's going on in your community and how you feel like they can be a service to your community, you and your people. How do you feel like you can be empowered, young brother? What does empowerment look like to you when I come and say, listen, homie, I want to empower you. I want to put you in a position to be your own CEO. I want to empower you. How does that look to you? That's what we need to get these youth out of the streets into these meetings and allow them to begin to communicate what they feel like they need in these communities. You all know what's in the community. Y'all know what's in the community. What's in the community? I don't know the Hog Top people. I don't know. I just wanted to randomly say that. But anyways, anyways, but look, check this out, right? What's in the communities that we come from? There's confusion. Baraka, what is the deal? Auntie, what is the deal? Jojo Bond, what is the deal? Dummy Dodger, what is popping, my guy? Crenshaw Grinder, what is popping? What is the deal? Sherelle Griffin, what is popping? What is the deal? How is everybody feeling this glorious and amazing morning? But we got another one on PJ. Man, it's every day on Stebo. It's every day we wake up and somebody done pass, whether we know him personally or whether it's the late great Malcolm Jamar Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan. People is leaving this motherfucker expeditiously. In the words of Donald Trump, we got people dying that have never died before. People is out here dying on PJ. So when we get these type of days and these type of opportunities, that, man, I did me some walking today. Man, Lord, I thank you and I praise you, homie, because everybody ain't able. We overlook the simple shit because we're in pursuit of the complicated shit. The shit that they do like this in front of us, and we want those complications. Let's give honor and respect to the Most High God for having the bare necessities. Let's give praise and honor to God that we can do this. Some people can't do that. They paralyzed from the neck down. Some people can't walk. They paralyzed from the waist down. Is somebody out there on PJ Crip? Please hear me out real quick, right? And we're going to get into the content. There's somebody out there right now that wish they can just do this. Watch this. Thank you, God. It's somebody dying right now. Somebody just got in a tragic accident and they're dying. Their adrenaline is pumping. They're going into shock. They're losing control of their body. They're bleeding out. Somebody just had a heart attack. Somebody just had a stroke, but you didn't. You right here on this broadcast listening to your player partner, and we are blessed on PJ. Let's count our blessings. Let's use our blessings to overcome our challenges. That's what I'm gonna say. But this is the question, man. Why does racist Southern Hispanic gang members feel so inclined to become a part of the hip hop community and they hate the people? I just did some content. A little dude by the name of P-Face. Who is P-Face? Who is P-Face? Most of you don't know. So let me give you an introduction into P-Face that's not biased, because if I give you an introduction to him and I try to describe and explain who this degenerate is, then it'll be biased. And I try my best not to be biased. But when he said the N-word and used the ER, that was offensive, bro. But if you feel like this towards black people, why are you replicating, imitating, and what's the other one? Replicating, imitating, emulating the culture, the community of the black folks, but you hate these people. You don't, and we're blacks aren't racist against any ethnic group. It's certain things from other ethnic groups that we don't agree with and that we just don't like. It vexes us, right? But even though we don't have a stance of we hate these people and these people, right? You don't see us getting into mariachi music. You don't see us getting into, what is it called? The corridos in Mexico. Even though all this music is inspired by black people, your people created music. Our people created music. Black folks, what are we doing? What type of time we on right now? Because we ain't SHIT without each other. And I'm going to let you know that now. We're a beautiful race. We're very innovative people. We're compassionate, intuitive people. We are a genius people. Very athletically inclined. Nobody can touch us. We acknowledge and give respect. We venerate other races who can do a fraction of what we do. If he can dribble the ball half as good as Allen Iverson, we're going to venerate him because he's white. If he can shoot that three half as good as Klay Thompson, what's the other boy name? I feel old as a motherfucker saying what's the other boy name, but motherfucking the little half-breed dude, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. If a dude can, perform 50% of what they do when it come to, releasing that three, we gonna venerate them and put them at the top as if they're the equal of these amazing three-point shooters who are melanated, carbonated. No, fuck that. We need to stop that. Because if it was a brother and he's performing at 50%, we're going to say he's mediocre, subpar, and we're going to disregard him. But being that these individuals are not melanated, carbonated, and they can do a fraction of what we can do, we catapult them to the top. Oh, he's the greatest since Larry Bird. And like, no, the fuck he isn't. How about we hype each other up, big each other up? We're not SHIT without each other. We can't properly and thoroughly function without each other. I just watched it, and we're going to get into the content. Forgive me. I just watched the, ooh, I wish I should have showed that. With Joey Badass, that's going to be another segment. With Joey Badass, you know, corrected Gilly the Kid. We're going to get into that at another time, at a later time. But let's get into this content, man. Is this the one? Here we go right here. Who is P-Face? Let's get into who is the character. Name P-Face. Who is the racist? Name P-Face. Who is the degenerate? Name P-Face.
The truth about P-Face Baby. Face Baby was known to be from a gang known as CV117. P-Face one day decided to fake his death to leave his gang. As of editing this, the page he made faking his death was taken down, most likely by him.
My suicide, I don't want to say the word on YouTube. I don't know if that's an offensive word or a word that'd get my page struck. I've been getting a lot of strikes. A lot of people are hating on this page. And I'm starting to know it seems to be a pattern. A lot of people who get into it, individuals that NoJumper or have some type of disagreement with NoJumper, their pages either becomes, what is it, shadow banned, or their pages get deleted. This is a fact. It happened to my player partner H Blank Turtle. Let me stop calling Turtle H Blank Turtle, because I don't mean no disrespect to the grooves. But it happened to my partner Spody Face from Fodies. It happened to King Pill. They say King Pill page, his accounts and all that was just deleted, deactivated. They just talked about that on NoJumper, and that's crazy as a motherfucker. But let's get back into the content on who the fuck is this degenerate. Name P-Face. And do you listen, homie? How you are so against blacks, right? But you name yourself P-Face Baby. Your rap cadence is almost identical to Blue Face Baby. But you out here calling black people's the, you know, like, what's up with that, cuz? Like, that's crazy. But we allow this shit because we allow these individuals to come in these social media spaces, say whatever they want to say about us, but it's no accountability. But, oh, man, don't let Bobby Ye come on here and say this and say that. Oh, man, it's going to be World War III. Well, I be, get down. You heard me? Nah, but, you know, I'm just saying, like, when it's us who look like us come on here and say, hey, man, you know, I didn't agree with this or this, that, or third, or dudes say that they are these type of guys. But when these type of situations arise, these guys ain't showing us who they really are when they're saying that the guys, you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to blurp out my curse words. They say I use too much profanity. So I'm trying to blurp out the cuss words. You know what I mean? So bear with me. So I'm going to be saying some, and I'm going to say that. And you know what it is. I was going to say SHIT, but let's get back into the content, man.
But there's still screenshots. Pause to read. At first people started thinking, it's true, till he got called out for it. As you can see, he doesn't answer why he wrote it or any questions about it. Then he wouldn't be heard of for a while. Till he hopped to a different hood while never being put off the old hood because he faked his death to join BLP. He was also getting beat up by everyone in his own hood. Then he started to rap.
Bro, we gon' hit him up. Tell the homie to fill up, bro. We gon' hit him up.
P-Face was doing anything for clout, including hood tour.
Let me run that back.
Come here, fool, in case anything. These apartments you were talking about earlier.
Thing for clout, including hood tour.
Come here, fool, in case anything.
Homie to fill up, bro. We gon' hit him up.
P-Face was doing anything for clout, including to rap.
Bro, we gon' hit him up. Tell the homie to fill up, bro. We gon' hit him up.
P-Face was doing anything for clout, including hood tour.
Come here, fool, in case anything. These apartments you were talking about earlier. Nah, these not the apartments.
Trying to act like a gang member while still being that good boy he always been. Then a video comes out of him saying the hard R and being racist to blacks comes out. Is this the rapper y'all want to listen to? Let me know what you guys think.
Oh, let's run that back. No, we gonna play this back just real quick. What happened? What the just happened? How the fuck do I go back to that?
The truth about Face Baby.
Let's go right here.
Face Baby was known to be to blacks. Comes out.
This is, hey, what is the word? Idiotic. It's not idiocracy. It's not that. Idiocracy was a movie. Idiocy, something like that. That's crazy. This mother say, and then he shows a black dude. He said, and then after he said, he turns the camera to it like, what the? This is crazy. This is shameful behavior. And the little dude who just so happened to be a melanated, carbonated individual, whether he say, I'm Cubano, papi, I know black, I'm Dominican, or I'm from Mexico. I don't give a, homie, that's an embarrassment. Because no matter how you try to reshape it, rebrand it, and all this and all that, homie, at the end of the day, you're still melanated, carbonated, you're still black. So this dude is sent, and then he turned the camera to you and your stupid clown, goofy ass, get on there and repeat the same racial, this shit is crazy, homie. So we're going to get up out of this one right here, right? And this is what we're going to go to, right? Man, they ain't top my dead Warrior. They treat Afro-Latinos bad. They don't even acknowledge them. I agree. I did a whole segment on that. A dude named Neil Tazad. Neil Tazad says that the Sureños, Hispanic Sureños, are jealous of the blacks and they give them, you know, unfair treatment. He went on. I did a whole segment on that. If you're black and you join the Sureño gang, you would never advance in ranking. You'll always be relegated to the stance and the position of a foot soldier. You would never be anybody that has any clout, who word holds a whole lot of weight, and you can move things just by saying, hey, homie, this is what it is. They get treated bad. And if they have some valuable dudes that they consider gente there, and they don't want to, no, we ain't, hey, send those mayates, dog. They send them like torpedoes. And these black Sureños, these black Southerners be thinking they just, yeah, dog, I did it for the barrio, homie. I did it for the raza. I did it for the gente, dog. No, bucko, you didn't. You did it for him. They didn't want to get him off. They didn't want him to leave the yard because he's a respected homie. He's a valuable homie. So they use your stupid ass like a torpedo. Hey, fool. You got 24 hours, homie. If not, then you know, fool. Oh, no, I do it, homie. The nigga at home be talking like this. Yeah, my name is Jonathan Johnson, and my mother is from Mississippi, and my daddy is from Shreveport, Louisiana. And then when he get around them, he be like, yeah, what's up, dog? My name is, it's not Jonathan, fool. It's Jorge. Like, no, nigga, you Jonathan Johnson. We went to elementary school with you. Where the fuck this come from? Nah, fool, Charles, homie. I've been talking like this. I've been talking like, I mean, they slip in and out of it. And it's like, bro, is this a fucking, like, what the camera's at? Cuz, am I being pranked? I gotta be being pranked. I'm gonna tell you about this dude named Deshawn Flowers. Deshawn Flowers was a confused brother from out of Long Beach. No disrespect to nobody from Long Beach. I have always been a compassionate person, right? That always tried to, you know, be there to lend my support to people. Deshawn Flowers was a weirdo. He was a case. There were certain allegations, you know, circulating around his name. So when he get to Nellis, he wasn't respected blacks. The blacks looked at him like a case. I looked at him like, man, that's Deshawn Flowers, a misunderstood dude. Probably comes from a background to where the family didn't give him a lot of investment, family support. He wasn't resilient, and he succumbed to, you know, the misfunction of his family unit, right? So this dumb motherfucker had the ingenious idea to become a Southsider. They said, hey, Deshawn Flowers, homie, because we all on Nixon and we talking on a wire. The wire is when you just either talk on a vent. The vents is connected from the room next to you, adjacent, and the 2 rooms at the bottom. You can all talk on a vent. That's one of the wires, right? Another of the wires when you go to the front wire and you talk where everybody can hear you. So you said, hey, attention on the tier. Respect, so on and so forth. I'm trying to holler at my homie Wooty Whoop. Can I have, a few minutes just to whoop, send him a shout out and say this? And then some people's, they'll let you do your thing. And some people, they get loud. They start beating on the doors and just going crazy. But hear me out. So the South Side is like, hey, Deshawn Flowers. Hey, what's up, dog? What the? Deshawn Flowers. I say, cuz I know that ain't Deshawn Flowers from Long Beach. Hey, fool. Hey, what's going to be your name, dog? Now that your black ass is a homie, dog. Hey, fool, just call me. Hey, fool, just call me whatever. I'm like, cuz I know that ain't the motherfucking nigga from Long Beach that I know. Hey, we're going to fucking call you Blackie, dog. Now, all the Mexicans, they're... And why, when you hear something funny, I don't know for what reason, but we used to do this. Beat on the door. So you hear motherfuckers beating on the door laughing at this fucking idiot. Yeah, fool. Call me Blackie. Yeah, call me Blackie. So when this dumb motherfucker Deshawn Flowers used to, and he was claiming Longo's one of those racist Hispanic gangs and all this and all that. So when this motherfucker come out of his cell, this nigga starts shucking the job and all that bullshit. Hey, Blackie. Hey, try to fight the staff, dog. So this motherfucking handcuffs and he trying to fight the staff and doing crazy shit. Hey, Blackie. Hey, they didn't give the homie an extra graphics, dog. Hey, so post up, dog, and don't give up, Blackie, fool. Hey, say to your homie, this one right here, Blackie, this is for the last side, homie. Okay, homie, I'm going to post up. Let me hold my tray slot. So they come in and collect trays. This motherfucker stick his arm out the tray slot. He post up. Post up is when you refuse to either go into your room, your cell, refuse to come out, or you obscure you block the visual of the staff as they're doing bank checks, or you post up in the shower. It's basically refusing to give them a clear sight of you, or refuse to be moved from one location to another. So this dumb motherfucker stick his arm out the tray slot. I'm posting up because y'all wouldn't give my homie an extra breakfast. Breakfast? Nigga, what the fuck is a breakfast? This nigga, what the fuck is a breakfast? You know what that's this nigga Deshawn Flowers. Now I know it's him. Then I know it's Deshawn Flowers. Man, I see the dude dark as a motherfucker, man. He sticking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find that motherfucker on Facebook. Cause now let's just get back to this, right? This nigga stick his arm out the tray slot. They call Lieutenant Edwards. Lieutenant Edwards come over there, and this motherfucker was one of those Oreo motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He thought he was white, and he talked like this. Yeah. So what are we going to do? So, hey, Mr. Flowers, I'm going to need you to, he talked real, I don't want to say proper, but he spoke using the cadence and the vernacular of Caucasian or Anglo-Saxon Americans. That's how Captain Edwards, Lieutenant Edwards talked until he got the YTS. And those racist motherfucking grave diggers, that's a racist organization that was in a youth training school in Chino, California, YTS, Herman G. Starks, right? Until he counted those racist motherfucking Mexicans. And then that nigga started talking like he was a nigga straight up out of motherfucking Compton. You even heard him say, man, these. Yeah. But anyways, so this stupid, dumb, idiotic motherfucker, he get posted up and they're like, yeah, Blackie, that's right, dog. We're going to get justice like Martin Luther King. Yeah, that's right. Stand up for the raza like your ancestor Martin Luther King, Blackie. That's right at all. That's right at all. Yeah, okay, dog. I'm going to do it like Martin Luther King, but only for the raza at all. I'm like, when I catch this nigga, I'm going to stab this bitch ass nigga up. I say, when I catch this nigga Deshawn Flowers, a.k.a. Blackie, I'm going to stab cuz up. I'm not going to even fuck him up. I'm going to stab him up for allowing these motherfuckers to make a mockery of Martin Luther King and all these other historical black figures to the amusement of their raza, to the amusement of them. And this stupid motherfucker ain't even understanding. They playing you. Hey, Blackie, in order to be a respected homie, you got to do this and do that. But back to the story. This stupid motherfuckers think it's arm out the tray slide. Man, they come in, they pull out these big ass foggers. They say, hey, Mr. Flowers, OC warning, get your hand inside of the the tray slide. No, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for the outside like Martin Luther King for my homies. My homies ain't getting black tags. What the fuck is it? So you know what they did? Then I'm like, yeah, spray that bitch motherfucker. Black power, right on. Spray that bitch ass nigga. So now the Mexicans, they feel some type of way. It's like, yeah, Blackie, keep going. They're like, yeah, Blackie, keep going, dog. Yeah, eat that fucking shit, fool. Hey, no, don't give up. Don't give up, Blackie, dog. And this motherfucker trying to take this shit just to be cool with the raza. And man, they spraying the shit out this nigga, man. They get tired of that shit because the nigga really had his, and he covered up his face, and he trying to pour water on himself and all this type of shit. Man, they just went in there and whooped that nigga ass, man. And I'm saying black power, right on, brother. Whoop that nigga ass. Whoop that nigga ass. And then there was a motherfucker named White Snake. See, when White Snake, I'm getting way off the topic. Y'all forgive me, cuz. But let's get back to the topic at hand. Forgive me. But I'm gonna show y'all how who Blackie is, man. I really want y'all to see who Blackie is. But before that, let's watch this video. This is the incident. This is the situation that transpired at NoJumper. Now you got Hispanics coming saying that the dude P-Face Baby has pressed the line on the blacks that was at NoJumper. See, this is the thing. Dudes be saying that they this and they be saying that they that and all this and all that. Like, right? Y'all done seen me in action on PJ Watts on Stevie Walla Bean. A dude was on here. I'm like, huh? Man, ain't this whoopty wop 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 wop? I didn't go as far as I had the ability to. I stopped at some point. And the reason why I stopped, because it's already a false narrative painted by other people about our people. So I said, man, I can just utterly destroy this dude, but I'm not. I'm not going to destroy this dude in the presence, in the face of other individuals that can use that and come and say, I told you black people are like this and black people are like that. But before we go on these podcasts and interact with individuals and all that, we don't do no background check. Because in the pen, we do background checks. In the California Youth Authority, we run cats' background. Man, what's up? Like, who is you? Where you from? Where you came from? Did you get rolled up? Did you woody wop 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 wop? Let me see some of you. We do a thorough investigation. So now, being that certain cats is on Adam 22's platform, it's no researching going on. It's no what type of person is this person, or is it no information being passed to these, to a degree, naive brothers that's going on NoJumper. So we don't know what the structuring is. We don't know what's the policies or procedures. We don't know if the brothers just popped up there or if the brothers was already made aware, hey, the next segment that we're going to do, we're going to bring P-Face from Woody Whoop and all this and all that, and nobody did no investigations. So I don't want to hear, oh, I ain't know it, I ain't see the video, or I ain't hear about it, or if you heard about it, if you seen it, then you do something about it. Joe, spit ass up out of here, man. Let's get into the content. We're going to see if Adam make old boy do the face. Do the face, do the face. Like, man, whatever Adam tell these dudes, it seems like they willing to do it. Have you no integrity as a man? Have you no independent identity as a man? Have you no morals? Is your moral compass compromised because of the all? Let's get into the content, man.
Is this the rapper y'all want to listen to? Let me know what you guys think.
Crazy work. But that ain't it. Hold on. Where do you get a load of this, brothers and sisters? Where do you get a load of this? Let me this should be crazy, man. Oh, Baba, like, hold up.
You from Compton?
Yeah, I'm from
What hood?
DLP at the auto.
All right, 83rd.
So it looks like 18-year-old Southside rapper P-Face from Compton just banged on a NoJumper host in A-Tray Gangsta Crib by the name of Jefe. He asked P-Face where he's from, and P-Face took it as disrespect and pretty much banged on him. What do you guys think? Low-key, it almost felt like Adam put these two in the room on purpose.
Look at Adam's
just to see
face.
what kind of reaction he could give. Then the OG started trying to talk about P-Face and that he should have checked them
Once
for
he was
talking
gone,
to him
though.
like that. But after he left the room, let's
Crazy.
load up that clip.
Like when people try to get turned over they bang they hood, usually, you know what I'm saying, I say something because like keep that shit regular. Like when you bang hard and say your hood twice, sure.
We just left doing the hard last week or last year. Everybody banging that shit out doing the hard. You gotta come to county jail. Nobody want to hear all that little bravado. You'll get slid.
Where you from in Compton?
Yeah, I'm from Compton.
What hood?
DLP at the auto.
All right, 83rd.
Look at
So it
Adam's
looks like
face.
18-year-old
Oh, Mike,
Southside
look.
rapper P-Face.
What hood?
DLP at the auto.
All right.
Look at Adam's face. Even Adam like, damn. Even Adam's face is like, damn, this little fool just banged hard as a motherfucker. And it's crazy, you know, the brother, you know, young and Jefe, you know, he had so much to say once the little dude left. But if he banged on you like that and you didn't agree with the way that he banged on you, why would you say, all right? You ain't, see, this is the thing, homie. This is the thing about being able to effectively communicate and utilize certain method, techniques, and tactics to give thorough communication. Hey, big dog, let me give it to you from a jocular standpoint, a humorous standpoint. Like, goddamn, big dog, I ain't your enemy, big dog. Turn it down a little bit. All right, you from what? All right, for Sugardown, homie. I'm Yay from PJ's, big dog. I can feel it. That's a more jocular, that's a more humorous way of correcting the situation or addressing the situation without returning the energy or being on 10 because he on 10. But if you feel some type of way about that, that situation should have been addressed when the little dude was there. Don't wait till he leave and talk about, you know what I mean? Like, no, homie, see me, I got the same views. Like, don't continuously say your hood to me. Like, it ain't no I'm from whoop, whoop. Like, nah, we ain't about to do that, big dog. Especially if our hoods aren't beefing. And I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna check it. Like, hey, big dog, I ain't your enemy. Like, calm down, big dog. You know, and you know, a nigga giving you love on some player type shit. Like, or you know what I mean? Like, but it's ways that you can address it. That's not something that will provoke wrath. But these, and then I done said this shit before. Man, these dudes deal with any manner of disrespect up there. And you know how they deal with it? Skinning and grinning. Skinning and grinning. Like, no. Why do we accept these racist Hispanics in our communities, in our culture? If they racist, why do you even want to rap? If you don't like blacks, what the fuck is you rapping for? But when it comes to them, we turn the other cheek. Today, I'm a Christian. And what I'm going to do, I don't want to be a Crip. I don't want to be a blood. I want to be a Christian. I want to stay true to my Christian values. So today, you know, I typically will whoop a motherfucker's ass. But today, I'm going to be Christ-like. And I'm going to turn the other cheek like, no, nigga, give us all that rah-rah gangster shit that you give the other blacks. Let's check out this clip again, man. Look at Adam's face, bro.
All right, 81st.
So it looks like 18-year-old Southside rapper P-Face from Compton just banged on a NoJumper host in A-Tray Gangsta Crib.
If you hate blacks so much, why do you wear rolly chains? Why you bite the culture? Why you bite the fashion? Why you want to be a part of the community? This shit is just crazy. Like, I'm starting to think that this shit is a severe mental health disorder.
By the name of Jefe. He asked P-Face where he's from, and P-Face took it as disrespect and pretty much banged on him. What do you guys think? Low-key, it almost felt like Adam put these two in the room on purpose.
Look at Adam's face.
Just to see what kind of reaction he could give. Then the OG started trying to talk about P-Face and that he should have checked him for talking to him like that. But after he left the room, Let's load up that clip.
Like when people who try to get turned over they bang their hood, usually, you know what I'm saying, I say something because like.
So what is the exception of that day? What was the exception for you not seeing anything in that present moment in time? What was the exception? Gabar, Yahala, Yashaharahala, Rala, the chariot man, he said it's a play. I don't think that one was a play. And if that's a play, then we need to question severely, intensely, the integrity of these individuals who look like us, but they're on this podcast, allowing these plays to go down and to make us look like we chumps just in suckers, busters. In the words of 600 busters, buster activity. Like, no, that ain't fly. Because when they sell out and when they do what they doing, if it is a play, that makes all of us look bad. And that's why a lot of dudes think dudes in Los Angeles, but they consider California to be Los Angeles. That's why we got a bad reputation now, bro, because of shit like that. Drink y'all some water, man. Please drink some water. Them sodas and all them high fructose corn syrup drinks, all that, man, minimize that shit for reals. Your brother is telling you, let's minimize that shit. Let's get some sugar substitutes. Let's get some alternatives to these sodas and high fructose corn syrup drinks and all this and all that. But let's get back into the content, man. So it's so many. Let's see what this is. That ain't the one. I think this the one. Check it out. They don't have the actual video, but y'all seen the actual video. But this is a longer audio clip. This is from Two Gangster for YouTube.
Edit the video, but he definitely said the N-word with the hard ER.
Nigga Kane, the crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the hood. Nigga Kane, the crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the hood.
P-Face is from BLP. He claims Compton, but it's
the hood. Crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the
hard ER.
Nigga Kane, the
I seen that video. I edit the video, but he definitely said the N-word with the hard ER.
Nigga Kane, the crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the hood. Nigga Kane, the crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the hood.
Run that shit back one more time.
P-Face is the first time I seen that video. I edit the video, but he definitely said the N-word with the hard ER.
Take our place. Nigga Kane, the crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the hood. Nigga Kane, the crabs and give 7th Street, whatever swatties on the hood.
P-Face is from BLP. He claims.
Check this out, right? A large population of Hispanics originally in Southern California, but now it's branching out wherever their Serranios at, right? They feel like we soft. They feel like we bitches. They feel like we marks on Steve, or they do on PJ. A large percentage of them. This isn't the only racist incident that's going to come from them and get displayed over the internet, and niggas don't do nothing, niggas don't say nothing, niggas don't protest, niggas don't address, niggas don't correct, niggas don't do shit. But let me come on here and say some disparaging, disrespectful things toward the B or the P or the C, the NH, the G, any of that. Tomorrow they be running content about what they gonna do to me, how I'm this and how I'm that, and so on and so forth. But these Hispanics can come on here and tell you, hey, you a N-word. F N-words and whoopty whoop and all this and all that, but it's no reprimanding them. It's no ramifications for their racial words towards us. Is none of that, right? See, when these type of situations slide, this motivates, this inspire another Sureño, young active Sureño that want to say, if the blacks is the biggest and the baddest and the most athletic and the strongest, and I disrespect them, and it ain't nothing that happened behind it, man, stop, man, I can get clout. Why are we so forgiving? We don't forgive one another. But yeah, when they do it, it's cool. He said F N words, F, the disrespectful turn to the C word, to the C. He disrespected Watts and everything else. Like, this ain't gonna be the only one. We don't stand together. We look for and pinpoint opportunities to go after each other with no mercy, mercilessly. We want to go after each other because that's what we have been conditioned to do for over 300 or 400 years. No, fuck that. Let's restructure the mind. Let's restructure the indoctrination and the philosophies to where it's more advantageous for us, to where it's in our favor, to where it pushes us to unify. They coming for our spot in hip hop. They already trying to say, oh, Tupac wouldn't be in Tupac if it wasn't for the support of the Hispanic community. Tupac Tupac is one of the greatest rappers ever. In my opinion, Tupac may not be the best lyricist, but Tupac is the most influential rapper in history. So you telling me that Tupac wouldn't have been Tupac if the Hispanics who got up on Tupac late in the game, All Eyes on Me, To Live and Die in LA, that stuff and all that, they got up on Pac late. Did Pac have a producer that produced a lot of hits for him that was Hispanic? Yeah. But Tupac would have been Tupac without him. Y'all forget what, Strictly for My N-Words? What was the other one? The other one that was a cold, Me Against the World, cold albums. The one that he did with the brother from with the homies from Inglewood. What was the name of that album, man? I just seen somebody say something about Inglewood. My Inglewood people. Inglewood legend. What was the name of that group that Tupac had? The Outlaws. That Outlaws album. No, forgive me. It wasn't the Outlaws. It wasn't Thug Life. Thug Life. That's what it was. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. SVO Land 2003. Thug Life. Man, that album was crazy. I think Pour Out a Little Liquor was on there, right? Pour Out a Little Liquor. I wish it was. No, that's two different songs. I'm mixing them up. Pour Out a Little Liquor was on Thug Life, I believe, right? But I'm saying this essentially, right? Tupac was going to be Pac regardless. You couldn't deny Pac from being the great individual that he was destined to be. But now the Hispanics are saying, oh, Tupac wouldn't have been Tupac without us. That's a motherfucking lie. Man, Tupac was a mother. Man, what? Tupac seen some, he was so revolutionary and he was so pro our people. You understand what I'm saying? That he seen two Caucasian, two Anglo-Saxons getting down on a, beating up a black dude, and he got out. No, homie, stop that. What? One went for him, and he got the How many other rappers can say that? I mean, we know Young Turk, Young and Thug, and he went to, he did some time in the feds for, sending some of the things at them people. But he got out and said, man, I ain't know it was the police. I thought it was the dudes coming to, holler at me. So I was afraid for my life and I got cracked. And Tupac said, no, I don't give a if they was a police or not. What they was doing to that black person, man, it was unconstitutional. It was inhumane. Why was they treating him like that? Tupac pressed the issue for his people. Tupac even got to a point to where he said, it won't be LA without Mexicans. Brown pride, black love in the sets again. So they took that and they make it seem as if Tupac was obligated to give them an honorable mention. See, certain people, certain ethnic groups and organizations, you give them an inch, they say, no, nigga. Or no, dude, I want the whole mile. Give me the whole mile. No, we don't even got enough to give him a block, him half a block, him a quarter of a block, and you want the whole mile? We ain't got a mile. We working towards a mile. Now, do you want to join and work in partnership with us to where we can get miles? No. What we're going to do, we're going to learn the inner workings of your culture, your community, and how to get in and do what it is that we do so we can push you out. But we ain't even peeping the play. Adam know what's going on because the Anglo-Saxon community and the Chicano Hispanic community, they have a harmonious relationship. They communicate. They communicate with them on a level that they don't communicate with us because they look at us as being the type of people you can relegate to the position of being servants and servant only. They don't even think we have the brain and the mental capacity to think outside the box. So when you get these type of dudes who go on there and they're engaging in these questionable type situations, it make all of us look bad. It's a poor reflection on all of us. So that's why I pose the question. Are LA rappers and podcasters afraid of racist Mexican gangs and their entertainers? Are LA content creators, are LA content creators giving the world an adequate or inadequate depiction of LA? Forgive me. I meant to put giving instead of give. Forgive me. I was trying to pop and get this content out. But I'm gonna open it up in a minute, and we gonna have this discussion because we need to have this discussion because a lot of people is looking at LA like, oh, y'all out there getting beat up by the Mexicans. Nah, that ain't what's really going on. And the only places where the Sureños push a cold line is the communities in the cities where they are the mass majority. And this is where this bomb. We're gonna get into some content, and I want to find this motherfucker named Deshawn Flowers. I want y'all to see him. I want y'all to see him be pushing that sayings now, man. Oh my mama. Let's get into the content. I want to play this real quick, right? Black people, you great. Black people, you beautiful. Black people, you are amazing. Black people, you are the cream of the crop. But you're nothing without each other. Let's work on that. And I understand every kinfolk ain't skinfolk. Every skinfolk ain't kinfolk. And every brother ain't a brother. But for those who are vibrating on the same frequency, it's time for us to band together, homie. And the rest of these dudes and all that, we don't even give it. We don't care about what y'all on because we about to start getting our communities together. We about to get our kids focused on academic achievements, focus on becoming A and B students, focus on being militant, structured, disciplined, innovators, learning science, technology, energy, engineering, and mathematics. It's time for us to get those kids there. Each generation get weaker but wiser, but our kids ain't getting wiser. They on a Molly, they on a Percocets, they on these, these psychotropic drugs, these pharmaceutical drugs. They don't have no proper representation. They don't have a voice. They don't have an identity. So that don't apply to ours. Our grandparents, they worked hard, manual labor in the fields for some of us. My grandmama worked in Fresno picking strawberries and all this type of shit, right? Doing hard labor. We are not doing that hard of labor as our grandparents did because now you can get paid off this. Each generation get weaker or wiser. Back in the days, they fought hand-to-hand combat or they fought close quarter combat with swords. Somebody say, listen, homie, I can't keep taking this chance of being jabbed with a sword. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create an arrow. Then somebody said, man, them arrows, that ain't really the thing. You know what I mean? You got to do this and you got to be able to trick this and flip this and do that. No. See, what I heard is over there in China, they got some magic powder. And what it does, if you can put the powder here and put a projectile there, it'll shoot it out. So even in war, you can see each generation getting weaker but wiser. Even today, man, they got drones. They got things that can go do things that men can't do. So instead of us sending all these soldiers over there to fight a war, hey, and that's why they're giving these kids these video games, especially the more violent, the more brutal, the better, because they want to start training certain kids to be these pilots for these drones.
Roger 23, 13. The coordinates is woody whoop, so on and so forth. We need a drone strike for whatever. Some of Roger 13, whatever. Charlie, affirmative. Roger that. Sending the drone now. The drone goes. Whole village gone. But kids are becoming desensitized to acts of violence. They're putting this type of technology in a form of video games so these kids can be more inclined to be the drone operators that go out there and take lives. And this is some real shit. Each generation get weaker but wiser. But we don't see our kids getting no stronger. All we see is a decline. Mental health, physical conditioning. I mean, I ain't worked out in a long time, but I'm trying to get back to it, baby. But when I was a teenager and we was in juvenile hall and all that, we seen it. I made a mistake and got my ass. I told Mr. Andrews at Gracie Elementary, he said, "What you want to be when you grow up, son? Don't you want to be something?" I said, "Yeah, I want to go to prison." He said, "Why you want to go to?" He looked like a motherfucker just scratched his ass and did like this to his nose. "Why you want to go to prison?" "Who want to go to prison?" I didn't know no better. I said, "I want to go to prison so I can get buff." In the community that I came from, a lot of dudes who came out of prison, they were venerated, they were acknowledged, they were celebrated. And it was buff. Buff is a motherfucker. The buffer you were, the more respect you got. That's what I saw. And so instead of my father having a conversation with me and saying, "Why you say that?" Oh, Dad, I said that because the reason that I just gave y'all. Well, son, you don't have to go to prison to get buff. If you work out and you do this and you do that, there's football players, there's wrestlers, there's these type of people that never been in prison and they got buff if that's your goal. But no, my pops beat the living fuck out of me. And I'm not trying to throw my pops under the bus. My pops was going through some shit, bro. Cuz was mentally fucked up. And he was, shooting up in that vein and heroin, addict and, just going through a lot of shit. So the beatings and all that shit that he put on a nigga, I forgive cuz we have an amazing relationships. Cuz seen the error in his ways. And if he sees the error in his ways, then I am a firm believer that forgiveness is an attribute of the strong. So I forgive my father for all them beatings. I'm talking about beatings. Like I still got scars and shit on my body from crazy ass beatings and all that. And that shit even fucks a child up. But getting back to what I was saying, cuz this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Let's get back into the content. I want to play this for you so we can better understand who we are as a people and what's our contribution to all this shit. Music, math, meditation, medicine.
For me, the fascination with music between the gypsies and African music is very delicious, because it was funny. I was sharing this with Miles Davis. We're in the room and we were talking about this music and he goes, "Spanish." And I said, "Well, man, it's Spanish because the Moors, they conquered Spain, from Africa, Northern Africa. They crossed and then they went to Spain. And that's how you got the Spanish, the phrasing." Yes. For me, the fascination with music between the gypsies and African music is very delicious, because it was funny. I was sharing this with Miles Davis. We're in the room and we were talking about this music and he goes, "Spanish." And I said, "Well, man, it's Spanish because the Moors, they conquered Spain, from Africa, Northern Africa. They crossed and then they went to Spain. And that's how you got the Spanish, the phrasing." Yes. For me,
I'm going to say this. And I know a lot of people is going to say it's controversial. A lot of people is going to say that it's racist, but it's not. It's the truth. I'm going to talk to you while I look for this motherfucker named Deshawn Flowers. I think he's spelled it. I want to show y'all this nigga, cuz. I think this cuz right here. PJ, that's cuz. Hold on. I know I got some insanes that support my broadcast and the channel. What? Hold on. Who got a line on cuz right here?
Who got a line on this dude? Deshawn Flowers, caveman. So they call Cuz caveman from Insanes. It look like he out now. That's Blackie on PJ Crip on Stevie Walla Bean. That's that motherfucking Blackie right there, man. This is that nigga Blackie. Cuz turned insane. Wow. I'm surprised the homies from Insane that was in a while with us didn't object to that, didn't oppose that. Unless certain things, that we won't talk about had to go into practice or had to be done. You feel what I'm saying? Insanes is a reputable, respectable hood. From Long Beach, California, went to the mean streets of Long Beach, studied the mean streets of Long Beach, soldier at Eastside Long Beach. This is that motherfucking Blackie. March 23rd, 2001, started school at the mean streets of Long Beach. This is that motherfucker Blackie. Who know Cuz? Any of my Long Beach people on here. Nah, I don't know if he live in Palm Springs. I'm not for sure about that. But any of my Long Beach people, do y'all know Cuz right here, Blackie? All right, dog, I'm gonna do it for the Rasa, dog. I'm gonna be the Martin Luther King for the what? And I know some people say, man, leave that nigga alone, man. That was way back in goddamn YA, man. What that 20 years ago, man? What the nah, homie. Some shit, man, it just don't go away. Why you dogging that man? You gonna get your channel deleted. How am I dogging him? Like, what you mean? What you mean? Like, I'm gonna give him all right, for sure. I'm gonna get him up out of here. Don't want to get my channel deleted. You know what I mean? But I'm put the thing down here, man. Hold on. Okay. Somebody just told me the young Anjefe did a video an hour ago in relation to this situation. So let's go over there and check it out. I don't want them to strike my page or get my channel deleted. So I'm gonna be providing commentary, but it's gonna be a whole lot of stops, me giving commentary, forward and so on and so forth. So let's get over there and check it out. If anybody know Caveman or Blackie from Long Beach Insanes, please tap in with me. I would love to bring Blackie onto the platform and let's have a conversation. But let's get into it. Let's go over here. Let's see. Oh, he did. This is going to be interesting.
No big deal with the good old people, man. It's your boy Young Anjefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. So, last week, which was Tuesday, I go into NoJumper, right? When I go into NoJumper, once I make it inside the building, it's about like 3:55, about a 5-minute window before the 4 o'clock show. It's supposed to go on air. I go in there, take my little photos or whatnot, whatever.
What you drinking, brother?
Everybody out in the lobby, gathering around, casual conversations. Looking at the time, it's nearing towards 4. Cameraman asked me to take some photos. Let him take some photos. Still don't see Adam nowhere in sight. So from there, the homie Krim like, hey, you trying to shoot some pool? Like shoot some pool, let's shoot. We shoot some pool. Amongst us shooting pool, Adam come out the main interview room for the main NoJumper show. When he comes out with this little Latino kid, you know what I'm saying, hat on, tatted on.
All right, I'm just going to pause this and just say a few words. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over here and we're going to play this thing right here just so that they don't, strike my page or somebody reported like they're being reported. Dude, it's just certain precautions I got to take. Let's get back into the content. Here we go. Young and Hefe.
On his face, some other Latinos behind him. Never seen this dude a day in my life. Never heard of this dude a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The fact of the matter is the fact of the matter, regardless of what weirdo dude try to hop out there and try to debunk the narrative. You can't debunk a narrative that you do not know nothing about or you not sure of. So for you to get on camera and try to
shut the fuck up, brother. See, this is the thing right here. Most of us have been in prison. Whoever he was, whoever he wasn't, that should have been established before you went on this motherfucking video with him and did content with him. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? What's up with these weird ass niggas? So niggas forget the training, the upbringing that we were brought up under, whether in prison or the streets. So if a dude was a PDF file and you going on there doing content with him and you don't even know who he is, like, come on. So, all right, brother, Young and Hefe, don't care about nothing but what that check say. You got to watch a nigga that put money over anything. You gotta really watch. You can't fully trust a motherfucker that put money over integrity and values. You can't trust that type of motherfucker. And those is the type of motherfuckers that's been selling out our communities since slavery days for preferential treatment from master. What's Adam name? Something master or grand mason, master mason, or some shit like that. Come on, homie. Sometimes this shit is hidden in plain sight. And brother, still make a decision to be ignorant when you can be intelligent in this age of revelation and information and technology. You got to watch niggas who put money over anything, homie. They have no integrity, they have no morals. I don't give a fuck about a nigga being in this jail and that jail and all these other. Who gives a fuck, nigga? Being in jail don't make a motherfucker more of a threat. Being in jail don't make a motherfucker more of a this or more of a that. But what I can speak to is when I was in these type of situations, I stood on all 10 and I was involved in gangster shit. Let's get back into the content.
Debunk something that you don't know about. That's blasphemy in itself. And that is.
Now, he said that is blasphemy within itself, right? He's talking about me. I can tell. And I've been saying that. Elasino, man, that's on my mama on stable. I've been saying that. The dude barely can read and write. And I don't mean to like be insensitive or try to degrade the brother, but he's not the sharpest, the sharpest knife in a knife kit. He's not the brightest light in a hallway of lights. But now let's dissect this. He said I had no influence on the inception of his content creation, right? He said I didn't have any influence on the inception of him coming into this social media space where we create content. But yet, he said that it was a point in time to where he was looking up at my numbers when I was like 3,000. It's like, I can't wait to get there with Bobby Ye at. I can't wait to get past. So at some point in time, he looked at me either as a superior individual or an individual that was in a position higher than him, right? And then he came and said, oh, you ain't never influenced me. I ain't never looked up to you and with you. But you use certain verbiage that I utilize, like player partner and all this and all that. Like, at times you try to talk like you from Watts. Man, what's the deal with the big old people, the good old people and all that and all my good people and all this and all? That's how we talk in Watts. That is not South Central lingo. But shout out to my brothers from South Central. If you know, you know. Man, what's the deal with the good people? Like, What's the good with the man? What's the big old deal and all this and all that? Man, I'm over there chilling, man. I'm driving down 103rd and all this and all that. Man, the people out there and all this. Man, I see this fly little kitty and all that and pull up on her and all this and all that. Man, they're my people, man. They're my good people and all this and all that. That's Watts talk. So anytime you hear anybody say, man, what's the good old deal with the good old people, or what's the big old deal? That's how we talk in Watts, bucko. You're influenced by us. You're influenced by me. Because if you wouldn't, why would you say, oh, that's blasphemous and whoopty whoop and all that? How is it blasphemous? Blasphemy is when you speak against a higher authoritative position, a person in a higher position, or when you speak or says disrespectful things towards God. So how is it blasphemous? Did you mean treasonous? I don't be knowing what this dude be meaning. But let's get back into the content. This is the health effect, and we're going to commentate.
In itself is an oxymoron. It's retarded.
Y'all
got to pay attention to what's going on in these social media space. A lot of people that get on this social media network and make accusations.
Oh my goddamn. Young Ant, you need to start watching more of my content religiously. Because stagnant accusations, what the fuck is an accusation? Let's run it back. Make sure I'm not tripping. See, when you was biting my content and you were trying to be a student of mine, you were able to pronunciate these words and utilize them in a correct context in your content. But now that, you know, you and I may not be seeing eye to eye currently, you're fucking these words up big time, bro. Let's get back. Let's make sure y'all heard what I heard.
People that get on this social media network and make accusations.
Accusations. What the fuck is an accusation? That's a new word. That's a new word. My people, the new word. This boy Young and this boy Young and Hefe is a cold mother accusation. Oh, you're a cold mother accusation. We got a new word. Coined by Young and Hefe. Nobody other than Young and Hefe. This brother's so innovative, bro, that he just create words on the spot. And then we take the words and say, no, he didn't mean to say accusation. He meant accusation. So what we going to do, we going to give a definition to that word, baby. Ooh, we got a new word. We got a new word. We got a neologism. We got a neologism. A neologism is a new word or phrase that is utilized and going to circulation. Oh, Young and Hefe, we got one. Accusations. Hey, homie, that ain't cool. The way you perform it is like you making accusations. Oh man, don't get at me from a accusation standpoint. We gotta put a definition to this accusation because it sound cool. It sound catchy as a motherfucker. Accusation. Hey, nigga, don't get at me with that accusation. Hey, I'm about to take my car to the dealership. You know, I'm trying to get that new accusation on my car. Yeah, the sports kit, man. You know what I mean? My car just got in a wreck. Some person jacked up my car, right? So now I gotta take it to the dealership and get that new accusation on it. Man, how effective you think they is with their accusation? Man, well, if you bring it down to my uncle's shop, this the mechanic. Hey, well, if you bring it down to my uncle's shop, I can get up under that accusation legend and put a brand new accusation on that accusation legend. And man, you'll be doing donuts in no time. Bring it down here. Let me give it a new accusation. Well, I'm gonna charge you $650 for the labor, and if I got to get the accusation for you, that's gonna be another $650. So a total of what, $1,300? $650, what about 13? Nah, man, that ain't $1,300. That's $1,150. Well, yeah, I'm gonna charge you $1,150 for this, and then I'm gonna put the accusation on there. What the fuck is an accusation? And this is the dude who called me a moron. No, this is crazy. Yeah, what is an accusation? Is it something that we put on a car? Is it like, what is it? We gonna listen, homie. I really want to work with you all a multi-meaning A multi-meaning, ooh, accusation. I like that. Now we gotta get a noun for it, or a plural form, or past tense and pretense form and all that. Accusation. Man, don't come in my motherfucking house smelling like no motherfucking accusation. Yeah, accusation. We can make this shit mean whatever we want it to mean. Look at young at no neck having ass looking up there, sitting up there looking like a goddamn brand new accusation. Whole video looking like a motherfucking accusation. We're colloquialism. Weird colloquialism. I hope I pronounced that right. Algorithm network. I hope I ain't accusationalize that word. Did I accusationalize that word? Because I'm trying to make sure I get the correct definition and pronunciation of the accusation. Because if it's any form of if it's any form of infuriation that can lead to a brand new inception of an accusation, I want to be at the forefront of that. This is incredible, man. This man, Young and FA be giving us that content, man. But let's get back to Young and FA and the accusation. Here we are. A stagnant accusation. Young and Hefe, you's a bad motherfucker. Now we got to see what stagnant gonna mean. Yeah, in his channel is stagnant. What definition can we assign to the word stagnant? It sounds like a lot like stagnant. I was in the projects, my life wasn't going nowhere. I was stagnant. Called up my boy Young Hefe and say, what's the definition of stagnant? Yeah, that's what we go do. Accusation is stagnant. We got some new words, man. I told you how innovative our people is. This nigga just make up words on the spot. He don't know what they is, but we gonna put a definition to him, and that just is what it is. We got your back, brother. Let's get back into the content.
About other people.
Do you have a car?
No, we ain't doing all that. We ain't about to accusationalize these commercials. So I'm cut that out, let that play, then we gonna get back to it. Ain't no free accusation over here. Hold on. Let's go back to Young and Hefe and his accusation. I like the way he accusationalize or accusationalize. I like the way the brother accusationalize the accusations that come forth from a whole different accusation. So when he get that accusation and he incorporate it into a whole nother accusation and he rebuttal it and give us the whole depth of field of the actualization. Oh man, that shit is textbook, man. Hold on. Let's get back to the accusationalizer. He be accusationalizing a whole lot of his content. The accusite. Young and Hefe. Wait, hold on. Who just said that? I got to pin that. Let me go back. Hold on. Man, good looking out. The accusite. My nigga Young and Hefe, the accusite. Let's get it. Let's get back into the content. Hey, I want to reintroduce y'all to Young and Hefe, the accusite. Don't care about none what the check say for his appetite. Let's get it. Here we go. We in it. We got you. We got you. Young and Hefe, the accusite.
To these people and not deceived if you not already own to these people. You will see these people do the same things that they accuse people of. So back to the story at hand. Shooting pool. Adam come out. I look up at him like, hey, what's up? We about to go shoot. He like, in a few minutes. He like, you know what I'm saying? We running kind of late. So
that should have been a red flag. But let's get back to the accusite.
I go back to shooting pool. Don't pay the little kid no mind. Don't pay his entourage no mind. For what reason?
But watch this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Young and Hefe, the accusite. If it was a black dude, if it was a person of color who looks like us and, you know, got that, you know what I mean, like how we got, would you not have paid more of it, would you have not paid more attention to him if he looked like us? I'm just saying, you know, I would love for Young and Hefe, the accusite, to come on here accusationalize, you know, just what's going on. Let's get back into the content.
Don't know these guys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the friendly just to come introducing myself and talking to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, the thorough and real ones, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the deal is. So me and the homie go back to shooting pool. So as we go back to shooting pool, the rest of the room continues doing what they doing amongst the conversation, whoever talking to who, and whatever they talking about. So Adam come back out from one of the other rooms and he like, oh, we just waiting for Munchie B. Munchie B running late. That's all. That's what we waiting for to start going live to shoot. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up. Adam like, hey, F it, we gonna just go live, you know. Munchie show up, show up.
Fuck up. Hold up.
So we go minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up. Adam like, hey, dude. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie.
Hold on, bro. Is Young and Hefe, the Acrosite, creating these videos with his computer or whatever device he's using from the stove? Because the stove is in close proximity. When you hear that, that's the stove. So did this dude be making his videos from the stove? Hold on, let's run that back. Let's accusationalize this. Listen.
Start going live to shoot. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up. Adam show up. Adam like another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up.
Y'all hear that?
Dude. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie dude. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up. Dude. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up.
I hope that's one of them torch lighters. But I have never heard a torch lighter to go. Young Ant over there cooking, young chef Hefe from South Park. He got an elbow fish head. This dude is crazy. Algorithm Network said all make head ass. Hey, but is this nigga, you know, making these broadcasts and making these videos with his device on the stove? Maybe he got one of those torches, and it's, but I don't remember when I used to, you know what I mean? I don't remember the torch going. I thought it just, and that's, but it seems like the gas, you know, trying to, you know, the shit that goes on with the stove and all that. But we ain't gonna trip over no let me make sure I pronunciate this word correctly and I enunciate. We're not going to trip over no minute details, the minuscule details of wherever he's at and doing whatever he's doing. Let's get back into the content of Young and Hefe, the Acrosite.
Adam like, hey, F it, we're gonna just go live, you know. Munchie show up, he show up. So we go to the NoJumper room that is used to do NoJumper news. And I was the last person to arrive in that room. And when I arrived in that room, P-Face was already on the couch. Amongst whoever else, I don't remember how the lineup went, but I know I was the last person that was hosting in that room.
We got you.
And P-Face was already on the couch. So from there, Adam let it be known who the guy was. Hey, this is P-Face from Compton, or, you know, whatever the case. We just did an interview, you know, he's a rapper, you know, we got a fire interview on the way. Right there, that's when I first learned of the name. Like, okay, P-Face. Bam. So Munchie show up when he show up. The little dude, he hosts probably about 15, 20 minutes, however long it was. He wasn't a fan of hosting the whole NoJumper news. He just told Adam, like, man, I'll stay in for a little bit. I'm trying to get up out of here. So Adam like, all right, bet. Now, as y'all see, he's staying there, you know, whatever transpire. As he leaving, he come over there to me, introduce himself, hey, P-Face, woo. All right, I'm like, I'm Ant. As he leaving, I'm like, where you from, bro? He like, Compton. I'm like, where you from in Compton? He like, I'm saying, some BPLS, whatever hood he say. I'm like, all right, for sure, 83rd Street. That's that. You leave NoJumper, the Reddit, clickbait, everybody, oh, hey, man, Munchie and Ant was in the room with the boy that said ER, and they didn't press him. They didn't do nothing. He's like, what? Man, I'm laughing. I'm looking at it. Then, you know, on top of that, they say because he banged his hood loud that he punked me out. So, you know, I'm really laughing. This shit is really ticklish. I'm like, man, boy, this social media space is funny. So
this dude, childish lack of accountability is sickening, bro. You know that he banged on you a little tough, a little too tough for your liking, because if he did not, right? Why did you say what you said when the little dude had left? When he left, oh yeah, typically when dudes, like, y'all heard this shit, we played it. We just, so why would you say what you said if you didn't take umbrage? I believe I said umbrage, right? If you didn't take umbrage or any type of offense to the way that he told you where he was from. Like this, come on now, bro. What you do is a lot of equivocating. What you do is a lot of eluding away from the facts. Instead of saying, yeah, this is what it was, whoopty wop wop and all that, man, you the type of dude can't be trusted, homie, on the reels.
So I wouldn't go pay it no validity. But
what the fuck, bro? Hold on, what the fuck this nigga just say?
Man, as always, man, we got this mad guy. I wouldn't go pay it no validity. But
no, what?
I'm like, man, boy, this social media space is fun.
Listen to this ignorant motherfucker.
I wouldn't go pay it no validity.
That's on Eastside PJ Wash Crip. I can pull up a video of me right now to I say, well, does it have any validity to it? Does it validate this? Does it give validity to this? See, this motherfucker sit back and he try to study and learn from me and come on here and regurgitate a watered down, diluted version of me on the internet, but he can't pronounce the motherfucking words. See, sometimes what I do, I give you a word, but I give you 2 or 3 words that basically say the same thing just to help individuals ameliorate AMELIORATE to make better, to improve, to build upon. Just like I may say enamored, but some people call it enamored, but it's basically the same word. Tomato. But the way that he is fucking up these words, it is highly offensive to anybody that has the ability to articulate. Any orators out there, ORATOR, any orators out there, anybody that makes a little paper or makes a living off of their oratorical skills, the way that he's fucking up these words, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? And you talking to me, the man, I'm crazy, motherfucking right, I'm crazy. Stay the fuck out my way. Yeah, I'm crazy. Goddamn right, I'm crazy, nigga. I was born this way, nigga. My mama crazy, nigga. You don't know, nigga. My mama crazy, nigga. My daddy half-ass crazy. My brothers and sisters half-ass crazy. Got a story about my sister, like to hear it. Here it go. I'm probably like 6 years old, walking through the projects, minding my own motherfucking business. Got a pocket full of coins. I was targeting the quarters and the dimes. My auntie, she had a candy lady, so had a cigar box, you know, this sell blunts out of, full of change. So I go in there, man, I grab me some motherfucking change, give me some quarters, give me a few dimes, you know what I mean? And I go buy me whatever the fuck I was gonna go buy me. So I got a pocket full of change, praying to God that my cousin Dulo don't go in there and do the count. Because if he don't do the count, when he do the count, if it's anything short or anything missing, my auntie gonna blame Dulo. Because Dulo was smoking that marijuana. You know what I'm talking about? And he going in, he steal him a few dollars. See, Dulo was taking dollars. I was taking coins. You understand what I'm saying? But follow me. You know what I mean? I got a pocket full of coins. I'm about to go handle some BI and all this and all that. I see one of the homegirls out there set tripping on my big sister Maxine on Stevie. And my sister calm. And, you know, being a little brother, you like, man, like, why is she talking to my sister like this? Like what's going on? Like sister, fight her, like do something. I'm a kid, right? My sister calm. My sister going to my auntie Lori house. Well, Lori isn't my biological auntie. That's my Uncle TJ ex-girlfriend. Shout out to Maisha. Shout out to Lori. I hope y'all very well. Love to hear from y'all. You know, but make a long story short, she go in the house. She come out and she's more calm. My little bitty mom say, wait, hold on. Something ain't right with this shit. Something is off. Cause she a little too calm. Why she this calm? And the homegirl, I forget the homegirl name. Well, I know the homegirl name. I ain't gonna lie. I know the homegirl name. I just ain't gonna say it, right? But she whoop, bitch, I whooping. My sister just calm. So she advances on my sister. My sister went behind her back on Steve, but it's real story. Yeah. And when she said that, yeah, I said, oh, yeah, here go the action, baby. Boom, go to dynamite. My sister just started. She had a pitchfork in his hand and a butcher knife in his hand, and my sister Maxine was just hitting her. And now she's screaming and trying to run. My sister say, don't run now, bitch. And she just hitting her. And they had to get my sister up off of her. So when he said crazy, man, motherfucking right, I'm crazy, nigga. Just stay out my way. You stay the fuck out my way, nigga, and I'll reciprocate. Because I know how you ignorant ass niggas do on your own people. And like Ply say, I can't let these niggas bury me. On Mike, these niggas will get a real nigga out the way, some more busted bitch, pussy, co-opted, sucker, counterproductive, counter-revolutionary ass niggas can come in and mislead our kids, fuck over our women, and keep our communities underachieving, underperforming. So stay the fuck out my way, nigga. If you see me, nigga, either go the other way, put your head down, or come in peace on PJ Crib. Yeah, nigga, because I'm crazy. And my PTSD, I make a nigga do something to a nigga that come and playing with me. Nigga on Steve-O, nigga. Fuck a nigga mean. Yeah, I'm crazy, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Niggas better recognize and stay the fuck away from this crazy nigga. Nigga, I'd rather be a crazy nigga that's standing on business, solid business, homie, for the investment of our people than be a co-opted ass nigga that's going on these platforms making a mockery of our people and got the whole motherfucking world looking at peoples from LA like, oh, man, they boo-boo, they bunk. They boof, they bullshit. Niggas from LA, and you know, forgive me and listen to what I say, man. That's why it's a distinction between cats from Watts and cats from LA. Mostly South Central. Because a cat from Watts, man, we ain't playing like that. What? Oh no, nigga, what? That's out. What? Even if we don't take violent actions against individuals, oh no, we gonna let you know what it is. Watts is LA, but we don't really push LA. We different. Just like when I was interviewing, you know, Gumby, shout out to Gumby, and I'm saying, no, hold on. So is you saying that the Hoovers had influence on, you know, Watts gang? And he say, no, man, Watts is different. Watts is different. But this is a dude that proclaimed to be, I was raised in Compton. I was born in Watts. No, you from the Willowbrook district. You spent some time in that little area right there. That ain't Watts, Kim, folks. Because if you had any type of connection with Watts in a projects, homie, we still got that Black Panther spirit about ourselves, homie. Yeah, we similar. And see, listen, homie, when you be in these prison systems and all that, it's rare that a cat from Watts fall out or is dislike or have disdain for individuals from the Bay because we similar. That's why my brothers from the Bay, when they come on here, man, salute. Nigga, I love the Bay on PJ. Nigga, I went to the Bay and I'm on my watch shit. This one man, that's on my mama like, and oh, listen, you know, talking that watch talk, how we be popping that stuff that we be popping, we'll be popping that stuff that we pop. And they're like, man, hold on, you sound like you from, but you sound like you from, yeah. We're a little different than Watts. We still got that spirit of the revolution and that Black Panther spirit that exists in us. A lot of dudes, homie, they forget about where they come from. So you can call me crazy, man. You can call me this moron, but a Caucasian dude can't pay me to come on his platform and make Young and Hefe. Can you make the face? Make the face of King Peel. Man, get your what? Ain't nobody gonna tell me, Bobby, yeah, when you come in, make the face. Man, never make a face. Man, I dot your eyes. Man, ain't no making no faces, but we about to get to the bottom of what's going on. Hell no, I ain't doing it again. This nigga crazy. This nigga gonna say, do it again, Hitty. No, sir, I ain't doing it, man. Fuck no. That's my plan about it, man. Congratulations on the show, man. I seen the clip that you seen me, homie. Sensational. Very, very, very hilarious, bro. Shout out to my player partner, Demetrius Dupree, aka Comedian Dupree, man. This dude got some cold sets and all this and all that. This nigga say, make the face again, Heaty. I would do no such thing, brother. But what we will do is get back into this content. And we're gonna get over there. This dude, man, this dude got the, I think I could say gumption, the cojones, the huevos, my friend, to say this madman, and I ain't giving no, man, come on, homie. You really need to take one of my speech classes. And I'm starting a page. It's called Words with Bobby Ye. And I'm just showing brothers words that they can incorporate in the day-to-day vocabulary to when you articulate, people stop and pay attention. They used to, I had the opportunity to meet Justin Bieber's mother. One of the homies like, yeah, you know what I mean, cuz, and whoopty whoop and all that. I say, man, we about to fuck this up. Too many, and I'm speaking from my hood, and I'm not speaking bad about my homies, but a lot of my homies aren't as gifted or eloquent as I am. So I'm like, man, this can be a valuable asset to the little sisters in the community. So yeah, you know what I mean, cuz, and whoopty whooping. I say, well, ma'am, you know, first and foremost, thank you for your time. It is highly appreciated. On the behalf of Imperial Coast Housing Projects, I would like to say, and I went into my spiel. I said, who would thought that a Caucasian, that's before I found out that black people are, you know, black peoples are Caucasians as well, right? I say, who would have thought that a Caucasian woman from this part of Canada and so on and so forth would write a book that resonates with a full-fledged gang member? I say, the way that you have written that book and whoopty whoop and all this and this, that, and third, and she's intrigued. And this is when I used to walk around the project wearing business suits and shit on PJ. Anybody know me, they say, yeah, Bobby Ye, business suits. This is when I was wearing blazers, and I'm about to get back to that. This is when I'm wearing blazers and Ferragamo boots and all this type of shit, and I'm going everywhere, anywhere where I can go, and I can let them know about what's going on with my people and get some type of aid to my people, or to get my people challenges and struggles known on a potentially international or national platform. If I can go here and advocate on the behalf of parents who children was wrongfully taken, like myself, I'm going there. This is when I was deep into politics. So I had to have a certain type of look about myself. So she looked at me, she's like, this dude is kind of unique. I see the street element, but it's kind of, you know, business casual. This one I was wearing some jeans called Mason bibliotic jeans or bibliotic jeans. You know what I mean? Jeans cost like 300, 400, no less than 200. Anyways, and all this and all that, right? So I meet her, and you know, I just, you know, okay. Anyways, let's get back into the content. Thank you.
But man, as always, man, we got this mad guy validity. But I wouldn't go pay it no validity.
He wasn't gonna pay it no validity.
Oh, I wouldn't go pay it no validity.
He wasn't gonna pay it no validity.
Oh, I wouldn't go pay it no validity. But
he wasn't gonna pay it no validity.
Oh, I wouldn't go pay it no validity.
He wasn't gonna pay it no validity. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I wouldn't go pay it no validity. But
give it no validity. You fucking imbecile.
Man, as always, man, we got this mad guy that's always spinning his narratives and assumptions on something and always thinking his opinion and word matters. He always thinking his opinion and word matter to that short ass crowd he got over there. And once again, can't
see, this is the thing. When dudes don't have a leg to stand on in these social media streets and the social media content creator space, when they don't have anything to stand on, when they don't have any validity to their points and invalid messages, validity, the opposite of validity is invalid. Validity is when it has valid points, when it's good, it has merits. Invalid is the opposite of that. So when these niggas have invalid points and they really don't have a leg to stand on, what they want to resort to is, oh man, he ain't got as many followers as me. I would surpass you if I cater to the Hispanic population. Yeah. If I cater to the Hispanic population and I didn't make content that holds them accountable and call them out about the inner minority racism, then, you know, I would have, you know, a massive following. But I don't sugarcoat. I don't bootlick. I don't buck dance and all that. I don't get down like that, Ken folks. Is that all you got? That's all you can say? Oh, that short crowd over there. Is that all you can say? Intellectually, you're not fucking with me. Word is bond. And I don't want to say other things because I'm not trying to get into no no negative exchanges with you that can result to some street shit. I don't want that with you, brother. And I'm not saying I don't want that with you as if I can't handle it or I'm a sucker or a buster. It's just us as a people, we shouldn't be so quick to resort to violence with one another. So that's why I carefully pick my words, not because a nigga afraid of you or you're young and hefe, don't care nothing but the I don't give a fuck about none of that. On Steve-O, I don't. On Mike, I believe I know your people. And if you ask your people about me, what'll come back to you is say, you know what I mean? If it's that, you better get off on him first, whether it's from that or whatever. Like, but I don't want that type of energy with you on PJ Crip. And it's not because I'm copping pleas or ducking beef, man. I do not do that. If a motherfucker say it's up with Bobby Ye and it's this and it's that, that's what it is on PJ Crip. I'm not about to call niggas and say, hey man, why he, man, I'm not doing none of that, nigga. That ain't my reputation on PJ Crip. But me being compassionate and understanding, I choose to be meticulous, not meticulous, but meticulous, careful with my selection of words as I commentate, not to stir up wrath. Because words can invoke anger and stir up wrath. This is me just, you know, giving my perspective, my perception on situations that continuously or continually transpire, brother. But however somebody feel it towards Bobby Ye, I'm not trying to keep you from feeling how you feel. Not at all. It's not that type of party, brother. It just ain't that. Oh, mate. You know, in this game of life, man, I have played many positions. I'm not a stranger to dangers. That's why they made me the park rangers. I don't care to manage, oversee lions, tigers, and bears. Is that fair? That ain't fair, but I'll be there. I'm just saying, like, I'm not no stranger to dangers. Well, I'm the park ranger, baby. But don't let that be the only leg that you have to stand on. Oh, that's short, or he ain't got as many followers as me, or I surpassed him. You may have surpassed me in people speculating and people watching your content, but integrity, morals, principles, I am light years ahead of you, bucko. You mentioned money before. You don't know what my bank account look like. You don't know, like, you just bumping your gums, homie. But I'm not driven by money, young, insecure, ineffective brother. I don't have a shallow ego. Can't say the same for yo no neck having ass. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, just okay, you got a larger following. Does that make you any more of a real gangster or a real? Do that make you a real gangster or a better man than me? Is that the merits that we're judging masculinity and manhood off of? Yeah. Nah, man, get your weird ass up out of here, you turtle head motherfucker. Let's get back into the content.
Keep my name out of his mouth. Can't keep my name out of his mouth. Can't keep Munchie name out of his mouth.
You act like you know, sometimes, bro, you act like you and Munchie may be having a special relationship. Let Munchie speak for Munchie. If you don't want motherfuckers speaking on your name, brother, then get the fuck off the internet, you fucking imbecile, you fucking degenerate. What about the niggas that you speak on, nigga? What about when you spoke on the Great Streets and them niggas had to call and G-check you? Nigga, you speak on hoods and give out fallacious, misleading information. Ain't this the nigga that broke that motherfucking carrot story? Man, them niggas should have been on your... I can't speak for nobody else. I'm not going to even say that. forgive me. If you don't want people to commentate on you before you conclude, then you shouldn't be in the motherfucking internet, nigga. Nigga, you a topic. Yeah, a nigga spoke on you on some internet type shit. Yeah. And what? Like, so what, nigga? And what? Yeah, nigga, you spoke on. You have been the subject of my material for various reasons. You niggas is up there making a mockery on what it is to be a gangster and a motherfucking black man. Oh, he just can't keep my nigga. Listen, homie.
But this is supposed to be the guy that you guys go to that's not surrounded in controversial. But the flip side of
this motherfucker is stupid. This motherfucker is a dumb motherfucker, bro. God forgive me, but Lord, I gotta say this one. Please, God forgive me. If this nigga take offense, I don't give a fuck. This nigga's stupid. He's an imbecile. This nigga's a dumb motherfucker, bro. This is the guy that y'all go to that's not rooted in Like, hold on, what the fuck he just say? I know what he just said wasn't accurate.
But the flip side of that, we're rooted in controversial.
That's not rooted in controversial. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go take some high school classes. And let's look at it like this, brothers and sisters, for reals. In our communities, they always graduate functional illiterates. Young Aunt Hefe is a functional illiterate person. He said, this is the guy y'all go to who's not supposed to be rooted in controversial. Do you mean rooted in controversy? Oh, my mama, this dude need hooked on phonics. I mean, if we can become cordial, I don't mind coaching him. I don't mind giving him I don't mind providing to him. Now let me stop fucking around. Hey, but I don't mind giving him some coaching. I don't mind sharing certain techniques with the brother. So I used to talk fast, blah, 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 and all that. They'd be like, man, you talk fast as motherfucker, like Chris talking and all this type of shit, right? So I say, man, if you want to properly articulate in the most eloquent fashion, you have to slow it down a little bit, yay? Slow it down. Every now and then when you're facilitating classes, put a pause in there as if you're thinking or taking something, into your mind to process it from a different perspective and then continue to speak. So every now and then you'll see me get passionate to wop, 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 and all that. And then you'll see me here to I reduce the energy so that I can properly organize my sentences in a fashion that's intelligent or appears to be intelligent, but understandable. So I don't mind sharing certain techniques and methods of becoming an effective or effectively utilizing your oratorical skills to put you in a position to where you can get some money, get some recognition, get some attention, get some support, endorsement, sponsors, all that. I don't mind working with the brother. But this dumb motherfucker that said this supposed to be the guy that y'all go to who ain't rooted in controversial. What the fuck is that? You fucking imbecile. Bro, you sound stupid as fuck when you talk, when you're not watching my videos. You need to get back to watching get your ass over there and watch my videos. Stop all this bullshit. Stop all this tomfoolery. Continue to make your content. Some of your content is good, brother. Some of your content is good. But some of that shit is messy like a woman. But nevertheless, you may have the potential to surpass a whole lot of people in this content creation space. You may have that potential, but you know, fucking over words and you know, I mean, like, no. This is the dude y'all go to whose content ain't rooted in controversial. What the fuck? This nigga watched too much of my shit. But now he trying to wean himself off of my content because he don't want any connection with my content. He don't want his content to be a reflection of anything that I say and do so that people can be like, wait, hold on, that got some validity. It's valid what Bobby Ye said. Validity, valid. Let's get back into the content.
But the flip side of that, well, you know, what I was doing, I was trying to be pro-black, and I was trying to stick to this, but, you know, it wasn't working. I see everybody want to watch the controversial people, so I had.
So this motherfucker admits that he's controversial people. Controversial people? What the fuck is controversial people? Am I wrong? Like, god damn, man. Like, this motherfucker make me feel retarded listening to him. This nigga make me feel stupid listening to this shit too. I gotta question my own education. This is counterproductive, bro. I don't see how individuals can continuously or continually, you know, it's a slight difference between continuously and continually. You know, example, he continually coughed throughout the night. That means it was no breaks, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Continually, that means no breaks. Continuously means that it happens, then it happens again, then it happens again. But continually, it means it's just straight through. It's ongoing. Oh, she came into the house and she hit her continually punched her. Continuously is bop, 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 stop, and then bop, 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 bop. Or, you know, a person in a hospital who continuously cough all throughout the night. That means it's stop, and then there's other, you know, episodes of coughing. But if a person continually cough through the night, it's no stop. We need to get a nurse in there because why is he continually coughing like that? But let's get back into the content. Listening to this brother content makes me feel like I'm back in special ed classes with individuals who were not of my intellect. And you got to stop for the nigga named Vernon. Yeah, that's what that nigga name was, Vernon. This motherfucker get mad at me because I know how to read. Nigga, how you gonna get mad at me because I know how to read? Man, I've been reading since I was 4 years old. And he wanted to fight me. And he just I probably shouldn't. We gonna stick to, man, I got so many motherfucking stories for y'all, man. Hey, homie, it's a reason why they made my life a movie. It's a reason why we working on another movie, man. My life is crazy, man. On my mama, man, they had me in special ed school. I told y'all that the other day on the other broadcast, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into it. Make sure I heard this degenerate right. It's imbecile. Here we go. You can't tell me that nigga don't look like Florida Evans. This is a Florida Evans looking motherfucker if I ever seen a Flo Evans looking motherfucker. That nigga look like Florida Evans. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. In my opinion, for myself, it's irrefutable. You can't challenge it. You can't correct it. You can't change it. You cannot get me from seeing Florida Evans every time I look at this motherfucker. I see nothing but Florida Evans. Y'all don't see Florida Evans because every time this motherfucker talk, all I see is Florida Evans minus the motherfucking the afro. But let's get into it. Rest in peace to Florida Evans. Her real name is I forget her real name, but Florida Evans is the character from the hit TV series Good Times back in the days. But rest in peace to that sister.
Controversial people, so I had to start doing controversial content. I had to give y'all what y'all wanted. So, and I'm really trying to refrain because that's not even my character, calling dudes out their name. I'm not like one of them dudes who like just calling dudes out their name.
On PJ Crip, my nigga, you call me out my name, I'm gonna call you out your name, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be on Steve-O. Like who the fuck this nigga think he is? Like, You call me out my name, I'm gonna call you out your name, and that just is what it is, my nigga. But are you that limited in your vocabulary and your intelligence to where you have to, go to that? That's what you have to resort to. If you do, then it is what it is. Because I can get disrespectful as a motherfucker on East 10. Man, I can listen, homie. I'm a real YA baby. And I know how to talk a little bit. And I know, you know what I mean, man. I can make you, man. Listen, homie. That ain't where a motherfucker want to go with you. It is what it is, my nigga. If a nigga feel like he gotta call me this, that, and third, it ain't what you call me, is what I answer to. So I'm gonna have some integrity. I'm gonna chill back. I'm gonna relax. But if that's what a nigga want to do, all right. If a motherfucker want to allow this to transition to some other shit, man, I don't give a fuck. On Steve, I don't give a fuck. And I don't mean to sound careless or counterproductive or, you know what I mean, like a hypocrite or nothing like that, man. But listen, homie, I ain't never been a bitch in my life, dog, on Stevie. That just ain't me on PJ. That just ain't me, like. But let's get back into it.
And don't stand on nothing, or it's just like a weird space when you kind of like go at it and like a dude get you out of character to where you say something derogatory and disrespectful. I'm not even trying to make one of these things, but this dude is keep on coming with this slander. And when you keep on coming with the slander is disrespect. So it's like, how much disrespect can you?
Man, fuck all that, nigga. Take it wherever the fuck you want to take it to. Nigga, ain't nobody slandering you, nigga. Ain't nobody came on here and gave no false accounts or false narratives about you. See, what you can't take, nigga, you can't take the pressure of a motherfucker exposing you for being a hypocrite. What you can't take is a motherfucker exposing you for being a dude that don't have no morals or motherfucking integrity. Nigga, you told us. So why is people offended when you make certain type of content? It's Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but the check. Say, nigga, you said what you meant. If a dude comes on here and said he is whoopty whoop whoop and he don't care about nothing but, let's just say, this dude says, not him, not Young and Hefe, but this dude in his introduction, he says that he don't care about nothing but penises. If you weren't like that, or if that wasn't your reality, or that wasn't a reflection of you inwardly, you wouldn't say it. Slander you for what? I ain't got on this motherfucker say, oh, that nigga broke. Man, that nigga perpetrating a lifestyle. That nigga, he ain't no gangster. Like, how the fuck am I slandering you? By exposing you? That's slander? That'll compel you to want to get disrespectful. If you want to get disrespectful, my nigga, I don't give a fuck. See, these niggas, a lot of niggas just be popping and like niggas is the only gangsters out here. Like, niggas is the only niggas that can get this shit escalated to some, but that shit don't benefit us. Nigga, if you can't take the criticism, get the fuck off the internet. Nigga, if you got a shallow ego, if you insecure, get the fuck off the internet, nigga. But you can commentate on everybody. You can talk about niggas' hood disputes and get like, man, come on, nigga, you're a fucking hypocrite, nigga. Nigga, this commentating, nigga, this is content, nigga. This is journalism, nigga. Nigga, rise to the motherfucking occasion. Accept the challenge. Dig within yourself, nigga, and get something more powerful, more provocative. Nigga, do your motherfucking thing as a journalist, nigga. Nigga, don't tap out. Oh, man, in the slander, and it makes me want to do what you feel, bucko. Do what you feel. I don't react, I respond. Do what you feel. I'm trying to keep it within this motherfucking square or whatever you viewing it from. I'm trying to keep it within this triangle. I ain't called this dude a B. He called me a moron. I called him an imbecile. He called me a black extremist. I called him something. But I ain't called him a HOE. I ain't called him a BITCH. I ain't called him a TRAMP. I never said, oh, he's broke. I never said he's this. I never said he's that. But if this type of real pressure offends you, either get the fuck off the internet or get back in your motherfucking bag, nigga. Get better in your commentate, nigga. Nigga, rise to the occasion. Accept the challenge. I just had to pause for dramatic effect. The fuck is wrong with this nigga, man? Nigga got this nigga feeling pressure. Nigga, you feel pressure, nigga? Bust like a pipe, nigga. Nigga, bust like a pipe, nigga. And to anybody that's viewing this broadcast and this live stream, I don't take anything for granted. I don't take none of these social media content creators lightly. I don't. There was a situation out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where a dude named Manny unalived a dude named Finney the Legend and his wife over some social media shit. I don't see myself taking it that far, but I'm not no pussy. I don't cop out. I don't let niggas intimidate me, mark me out of none of that. I hope it doesn't come to that. But I'm from the projects, dog, and I'm not putting my hood in this, but I'm just saying about me and where I come from. I'm from the projects, dog. I rise to any occasion, like on Stebo, on Mike. I'm not the type of dude that's just on here popping, and you can call my projects and get a better understanding of the type of dude that I am. Just had a conversation with one of my baby cousins. And I say, well, baby cousin, when you was growing up in the projects and, you know, this, that, and third, you know, I wasn't really thugging at that point in time. You know, I was fighting for my kids. She said, but it don't matter because when I was this, that, and third, I heard this and I heard that and woo, and I still look at you like, I'm like, damn, cuz, that's heavy. This one of my little cousins that I didn't even think was aware of the disservice that I did to my people when I was living the way that I was living that was counterproductive to our people. The pain, the hardships, the misery that I inflicted on our people. I'm not proud of that shit, cuz. On PJ Crip ain't proud of that shit. That's why I try to come on here and give a whole different narrative and a whole different perspective. Mario Rose says, my nigga, we from Watts. We ain't taking that shit on Nut Hub. Man, shout out to the Nut Hoods. What's up? Man, homie. That's why, for that right there. That's one of the reasons why I do that, homie. I've been inquiring about my peoples from Nut Hub. Man, shout out to the homie Abo, you know, down there on 113th Street, in between Watts and Alameda, or in between Mona and Alameda. You know what I mean? Shout out to my partners with the brothers, man. The brothers. My nigga Adam. What's Adam gang name from Nut Hood, cuz? My nigga Adam, rest in peace. I think they was calling Adam Little D-Man or something for a minute. But my nigga Adam, man, shout out to my nigga Adam, man. Yeah. Shout out to the Nut Hoods, homie. Man, what's up, man? Yeah. That's what I do this for, homie. To reconnect with our people. To inspire people to think outside the box. To inspire people and let people know, no matter what you're going through, nigga, you can get through it. And I am a testament of that. This is a youth who was born with copious amounts of crack cocaine in my system. They were going to take me and put me in the system. My daddy stole me from the hospital. We sleeping in cars and vacant houses. It was hard. Go to live with my auntie. Didn't feel like I was getting the type of love that was conducive to becoming a certain type of individual. So I took my chances in the street, a homeless teenager, living off living off the land, learning how to, you know what I mean, rock up that standing up and bust down that standing up and get out there and get it in the streets. Not having a father. My father wasn't there. My mother wasn't there. My mother, I feel like my mother ain't never gave a fuck about us. My mama got 10 kids, was only there for one. This is a testament of the streets, nigga. Nigga, I don't come on here and masquerade to be something that I not. A lot of these niggas do, but I don't. Nigga, at times I go through financial hardships. Nigga, I go through parental challenges. Nigga, sometimes my car break down and I be like, sometimes, you know, everything is happening to one. It's like, damn, man, I got to prioritize these bills. Do I pay the rent or do I put this on this and this on this and this on this and do this? Like, I'm a real dude, homie. I don't come on here with this facade that I just got it all figured out. But I am a thinking man and I am a trying man. And I'm going to put forth my greatest effort to find resolutions and solutions to any problem that I got. Nigga, I ain't giving up no matter what the fucking nigga they face, no matter the challenges, no matter what a nigga survived, the nigga ain't giving up. So if I can use a platform to inspire people, nigga, get in this motherfucker and let's get inspired. Because a lot of these niggas create these false ass narratives that a lot of these kids who can't make the distinction between this and that, they succumb to this ignorant shit, this imbecile, and still have yet to call this dude a B, a T, or anything like that. Now, slandering. A real man always know how to control his tongue.
You take from somebody that's saying that they're a warrior, they're a real dude, before you act like a warrior or a real dude.
Man, this is going elsewhere on PJ. Listen, dog. I am a warrior. Born that way. Nothing's going to change that. Not you, not nobody in these internet streets that feel this, that, and third. I don't give a fuck. I gave you credit. I said you was a warrior. But now you're starting to look slightly different, big dog, on mic. I'm going to be careful with my words on PJ Crib, but I am also going to speak my truth. Ain't no nigga living the dead, nor a woman living the dead is going to force me not to do what it is that we do in these YouTube streets and this YouTube space. Ain't no nigga gonna intimidate me. Ain't no nigga gonna wolf me out the game. Like, I don't, man, what? Nigga, what? Listen, dog. All my life is being this. We can play it however you want to play it. I'd rather be able to enjoy peace, but I am familiar with war. I am familiar with bloodshed. But a motherfucker want peace. Motherfucker gonna actively pursue peace. But a motherfucker is also familiar with the opposite. Like, come on, dog. Niggas ain't no strangers to dangers. Nigga, you offended because a nigga doing content and commentating on you the way that you do other people? That's what you offended by? You got a shallow ego like that? Your ego is that shallow, my nigga? You that insecure? You that you that uncomfortable with yourself? To what I say offends you? I'm gonna be the bigger man. On PJ, I'm gonna be the bigger man. And I want to carefully select my words. Something is telling me to be the bigger man. Right now, some saying, yay, just be the bigger man. Because this is the nigga, this type of nigga get emotional and allow his emotions to lead him into a situation that can be detrimental to somebody. This is an emotional black man whose masculinity is rooted in gangsterism. He don't like to be called out. He don't like to be challenged. Spade, speak on it. Matthew Johnson, speak on it. Who said he wasn't solid? Nobody said this brother wasn't solid. But some of the shit that he do is questionable. And it's not a campaign. I mean, I'm open to constructive, deconstructive criticism. But don't be rooted in being, don't be biased. Don't come on here and be biased. If you're gonna be a buck, be a buck. Because you've been watching his content for a certain duration of time and you've been, subscribed over there and you have a certain affinity or liking for the dude, that don't mean that what I'm saying is rooted in BS. See, a lot of you dudes supposed to be dudes that was in prison and all that. Would you conduct your business like that in prison? Answer that. So, hold on. And we're going to highlight this. Matthew Johnson says, the Young Ant campaign isn't working for you, bro. Ant is solid individual. We just going to say you forgot to put the A. Ant is a solid individual. Nobody said he wasn't a solid individual. But when you continuously engage in certain antics, when you continuously do certain things and create these false narratives, a motherfucker can't call him out on his shit the way he commentating, you know, and speak on other people's business and situations and stances and all that. So a nigga, so I shouldn't do that. So I can't do that. Oh no, don't do that. Like, man, come on, bro. Spade say, a brother like yourself, it would have been better to run some content with some substance. Explain how this don't have substance. And Hispanic gang members can continuously disrespect us, disrespect our people, and infiltrate the hip-hop community, and everything is cool. That don't got substance. So what is substance? Me coming on here telling our people, keep your head up. No matter what the situations and challenges is, continue to press forward. That ain't substance. Me coming on here and sharing that the music that they love in Central and South America, South in America and in Mexico originates in Africa. That's not substance. So Matthew Johnson, how about you come on and you give your point of view? You don't gotta cut on your camera, but let's have a conversation. Or Spade, how about I drop the link in the chat, and you come on and we can have a conversation. Fuck being biased and fuck all this and all that. If you want to have meaningful dialogue, let's engage in it. But don't come on here and just make these, these comments that don't have substance. Terrell Stewart, aka Big Mitch, much love. Salute to you, big bro. You bring too much substance, Bobby Ye. We rock with you over here in Vegas, and I love Vegas. I love Vegas, and I'm very vocal, and letting dudes know, man, Vegas is a place where you can come and get your, just like in LA. So certain superiority complexes that certain dudes come out here with, don't come out here with that, because just like how we do what we do, coming from where we come from, these dudes do the same thing. So shout out to my Vegas brethren, man. I love y'all as well. I love all my people all over the globe. But I will not be ignorant and not acknowledge that all skin folks ain't kin folks. See, everybody is a friend to the man who gives. I'm not going to even get into that. But what I will say, nobody respects a warrior or a soldier until the enemy is at the door. Then you want a Bobby Ye. Then you want a Big Mitch. Then you want an OG Bam. Then you want a various other dudes, a Red Supreme, and various other dudes who come on here and speak up for the people and hold dudes accountable. Everybody hates a warrior or a soldier until the enemy is at the gate. Guess what? The enemy is forward marching. And a lot of y'all is oblivious to it because you like to be entertained with things that lack substance. But judge if you can judge. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Let me put the link right there. But let me read this from the big bro. You bring too much substance, Bobby Ye. We rock with you over here in Vegas. You speak nothing but truth. Some people ain't ready, brother. But don't stop keeping your chucks on their necks. I will never stop. I can't stop. I will not be stopped. The only entity that can stop me is God. These niggas can't stop me. These niggas can't even process half of the shit that I be coming on this motherfucking, in sharing. Some of these dudes can't even fuck with me. They don't even have the mental capacity. Their comprehension isn't to the point to where they can't fuck with me. And I say that not from a pretentious standpoint, but I say that knowing who I am as an individual. Come after me. Come on. Bring it. Because we can have an intellectual discussion. We can have a conversation. Or I can bring you on. You can hoop and holler. Oh, rah, rah, rah. And I'm going to give you some understanding and empathy, and then I'm going to rebuttal. So if you want to, have a conversation, brother Matthew Johnson and Spade, I'm about to drop the link, and we can get into some, we can have a conversation. Let me stop this. I really want. I'll finish that on my own time. Hold on. Let's see what Brother Spade has to say. You seen the Mexican dapping up blacks and Crips. Doesn't that go against the line he was pushing? Where you from, Spade? Where you from? That'll tell me a lot about you. Matthew Johnson say bodies. I don't know who bodies is. Maybe it's somebody in the comments. He say bodies. If that is true, what's so important about that black people killing each other? I don't understand what you're saying, brother. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to make a mockery of your comment, but I don't understand it. Maybe other individuals understand it and they can explain it to me. I don't understand what you said. He said bodies. If that is true, what's so important about that black people killing each other? I don't advocate for us unaliving one another. I am very vocal in us having some form of a ceasefire and coming together. That's what I push. So I don't. Your logic, it has fallen short. I'm not processing what you're saying. Willie Williams says, and to be real, A-Tray Gangsta Crip is one of them hoods that don't really get along with Mexican. I'm not too for sure of that. I can't off the top of my head call any Mexican gangs that the A-Tray Gangsta Crips beef with. But whatever it is, that's their politics. I don't want to get too deep into that. I don't want to talk about A-Tray Gangsta Crip. I'm talking about a representative of A-Tray Gangsta Crip, not that faction in its entirety. That's not what I'm doing. We say what's real. Says how? Because y'all LA cats friendly. We say what's real. I love for you to come on, bro. And I'm not saying this with any malicious intent. I want you to come on and just talk about how your region view LA through the eyes and the depiction of these LA content creators and podcasters and entertainers. I love for you to come on. I just dropped if you're not from LA and you have a certain opinion about LA that may offend certain cats from LA, I would love for you to come on. Please come on. Let's have this discussion because it needs to be had. Hold on. It needs to be had. LA dudes need a reality check. I'm sorry, you know what I mean? No disrespect to my niggas from LA and South Central, West LA and all that, but y'all need a reality check, bro. Because us as a people, what we doing? We looking bad. That's what I'm preaching. That's what I'm pushing. We looking bad. And a lot of these dudes who are, I guess you say, charged with, I don't want to say leading, but who are charged with the task of representing LA, they're doing a poor job, bro. Spade, either you come on and we have a conversation, or Matthew Johnson, you come on and we have a conversation, or anybody that's not from LA that's viewing this broadcast, is viewing this live, come on and let these LA cats know how you think and feel about them from the perspective of a person outside of LA. I don't care if you're still in California. I don't care if you're still on the West. But let them know how they looking. Let us know how we looking. I call a ball, a strike, a strike. It's a saying that says that if the truth. All right, here we go right here. Yo, peace and blessings. What's the deal, Brody?
What's happening?
Coolin'. I want you, to just tell these LA brothers, how you what you feel like, and don't think that I brought you on here with any malicious intent. I'm not here to correct you, check you, or disagree with you. I want LA brothers to know how other people view them by the way of these content creators and all that. I'm gonna let you cook, do your thing.
This how I look at it, bro. No disrespect to LA.
And let us know where you from, if you don't mind. Let us know where you from.
Detroit, East Side.
For Sugarдale.
Yeah, for sure. But y'all got niggas like GBO Gaston disrespecting all the dead people out there, motherfucker, and still running this goofy ass around.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way he's supposed to been stepped on.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking niggas like what's the dude name? I can't think of that nigga name. Another dumbass LA nigga. Make y'all about Snoopy badass. Goofy as hell on the internet. Just looking clown the fuck out. Going after a blind man every fucking day. Nigga, that don't make you look tough. You look like a stupid, weak bitch. Nigga, yeah, you ratted. Why you mad that people mad that you ratted? You telling the world that you took the stand. You want people to accept you for taking the stand? Nigga, fuck you. Stay far away from me.
But what did he say on the stand, my brother? Did he say, yeah, this the person that did the crime, or you know what I mean?
I can't tell you what he said. I'm not invested in that. All I know is I would never take the stand.
So respectfully, bro, that what you saying, it has no validity to it. Because I know people that took the stand and said, no, he ain't the one that shot me. I know people that took the stand and said, no, that's not him. So taking a stand, that's not action that's frowned upon. It's what you do when you're on the stand. Because I got homies that then got off of unaliving cases because a person took the stand and said that's not the person.
I get it. That's what's up.
But what else? Is there anything else that makes LA cats look a certain type of way?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Y'all got your boy Whack 100. The same nigga that said he don't do shit for content. This man act like he fucking pulled the badge out knowing damn well that badge, you didn't do that for fucking content, my guy.
Right.
Come on, man. You got fucking Brick Baby making the Crips look bad, rubbing baby oil on his body. Like, come on, man. I used to take y'all niggas serious.
Pause. Wait. You can't say Crips as if all of us. I mean, out in LA, it's a little different out there in Detroit, but all.
Well, I'm gonna say his section. I'm gonna say his section. His section.
Right, right.
He making his section look bad.
Right.
Rubbing baby oil, talking about Gucci got some good pussy. Like, what is we doing? All this for content?
Spade, I got you. I want this brother to fully express, but I'm about to let you in right now. Hey, we say what's real TV. I'm about to bring this brother in. You can stay around and we can have dialogue, or you can leave, but it's an open invitation. But I'm gonna bring him in as well. Brother Spade, what is the deal?
Yeah.
So lay it on me, brother. Lay it on me, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
You got me, Cops?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Oh man, super cool and like a deep freezer, staying chilly like a breeze, man. I just wanted you to, go a little bit more in depth into what you had said. You know what I mean? In regards to the situation with myself and Young and Hefe, or just overall LA cats, because it sounds like you from somewhere in the South or the Midwest.
Yeah. No, my whole narrative. I seen the.
But where you from? Where you tapping in from, if you don't mind?
I'm from VA, man.
Shout out to VA for Chickadale.
7, all that. Yeah, man. I don't think I had to say was from my perspective from the video. It was like, I'm saying you was going off of like as if Cuz already seen the video of or heard of Cuz. And then by him being in a room with him, you felt like Cuz should have, pressed the issue with him.
Press, that's a strong word, but address.
Yeah.
Like in LA, all that. When a dude, and from Eastside, PJ Watts Crip, nah, big dog, we ain't gonna do all that. We ain't enemies. Like, let's bring it down a little bit. There's a way for you to address and correct the situation without resorting to aggression. Yeah. So if Young and Hefe took umbrage, or he took any type of offense with the dude said somebody or whoop you whoop, why wait until he leave and then address and say, I typically do this. So why didn't you typically do it when he was there? Would you agree or disagree?
Well, shit, I ain't seen that part.
Oh, bro. Man, listen, VA, come on. How you gonna do your player pocket like this, man?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen what he's like. If it would have been like he would have dissed the Mexican and all that crazy mess. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the usual wild, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like based off a video that you felt like he should have, you know what I'm saying? Because he said an N-word in the past and all that. You know what I'm saying? He was dissing and whatever, you know what I'm saying? That he should have address that with him. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he didn't see that video or even know of Cuz to address that. You know what I'm saying?
We can give him the benefit of a doubt. But in VA, I don't know how y'all bang in VA, but I know that there's a few Bloods and Crips out there. The Is you close by the Mosby or the Mosby projects and all that?
No, I'm in Danville right now.
All right, for shake it up. But look.
Yeah, I know Mosby at.
Yeah. Shout out to all the projects out there, the Mosby courts and all that. Yeah, I'm a little tapped in, you feel what I'm saying, with the DMV and all this and all that. But look, check this out. So if a dude bangs on you hard out there where you from, what'd be your response? Y'all just let that go and like, oh, that's cool, like, all right. And then when he leave, we say, yeah, man, typically, man, when niggas bang on me like that, I'll be like this. So do you address it when he's there, or do you wait for him to leave and then address it?
Nah, we gotta get that over with. You know what I'm saying? Just like being as a man, your whole aggression. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel more of a bitch.
So as a man, you feel like that was accurate and that was adequate and that was proper protocol with young Anhefe when he took umbrage and he took offense to the way that the little dude banged, but yet he waited till the little dude left and then addressed it. You feel like that was cool? That was honorable?
Well, I got, like I said, I got to look at that again, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to speak too much on that, you know what I'm saying? Especially based off of, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
That sound like selective politic and what Aunt Hefe did.
That ain't selective politic, and they just being a real nigga as me, you know what I'm saying? Like, even they said, goddamn, my boy Bobby A, you know what I'm saying? He got a video out there, him doing such and such. If I ain't see it, and I'm right here now talking,
nah, ain't no videos of me doing anything inappropriate or no sucker shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Oh, figuratively, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
I got you. Yes, indeed.
Bobby just said that dude waited until the Mexican left to address it. The Mexican was there. Why he didn't address it then like he did with Peel Hefe? I mean, with King Peel.
Look at the whole situation. Only seeing the little content that I said Bobby A. I mean, Young and Hefe had spent. You know what I'm saying? As far as like NoJumper and shit like that, I ain't look at it.
So respectfully, right? And I respect my player partner from Detroit, East Side. Shout out to my people from Van Dyke and all that, the East Side of Detroit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Come on, man. Like, listen, homie, when I say it's love for my folks, I'm tapped in, bro. I'm not just no regular LA dude that just like, no, homie, I love my people. Where my people at, that's where my heart and my love at. So I want to extend that to, my partner from Detroit and my partner from VA. But this is the thing. We can't realistically disagree with each other if we don't have all the facts present. I can't disagree with you if I don't know all the facts, Ken, folks. I got to do my research. And then that's when I come and I try to rebuttal and give a response and all that. So you got the facts missing. So how could you realistically feel what you feel?
I mean, but that's going off of, like we said, you know what I'm saying, off of perspective, you know what I'm saying? I might not been in tune to something that you was tuned into already, seeing, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. You got to look at life like that. Like, everybody ain't going to tune into the same thing. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, NoJumper don't pop up on my algorithm where I can see that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I snooze that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm just going off of, like, what was shown to me, you know what I'm saying? I seen your shit on my algorithm talking about the same thing, so yeah, I'm gonna tune in. You know what I'm saying?
I love my people.
Got all the pieces.
I love my people, but part of us loving each other is no real love without chastisement. They say God chastised those that he loved. Would you agree or disagree?
You say that again?
They say that God chastised those, or God correct those that he loved. Or, do you agree?
Yeah.
So being that I love my people, it's a certain level of accountability that we got to hold our people to. I can't come on here and make content that's willy-nilly and all that. Like, no, y'all better hold me accountable. Like, even when, you brothers just said what y'all said now, and I ain't take offense. I said, come on and let's have a conversation. And now we saying that we agree with each other in this moment more than we disagree with each other. That's safe to say?
Oh, that's facts. That's facts.
Because we family, nigga. Let's get back to being family. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm pushing. I don't care if you Crip, Blood, GD, Vice Lord, nigga. How can we be family? How can we get in these communities and do what we got to do by these women and these kids? How do we resurrect our community and unify our people? That's what I'm on, my nigga. And some of these dudes coming from my section, my region, they making us look bad. I guarantee if I ask both of y'all brothers in LA, do you think the blacks are scared of the Mexicans? I want y'all to answer that.
You said
shit. I don't know. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I don't know. I would say it's kind of go 50-50 because I see some Crips out there that's blood. I mean, that's not Crips, that's Bloods. I see some Mexicans out there that's in the Crips factions and that's in the Blood factions. So I'd be like, damn, how the fuck is they allowing them to join the black gangs and killing us? Like, what the fuck?
No, it don't go down like that. But we born and raised with Mario. Mario part of the hood. He part of the community. We're black. We welcome with damn near anybody. We welcome everybody but ourselves, and that's being proven.
Yeah, like I'm from the north.
You
got, you know what I'm saying? You can be if you about your business, yeah, you can claim the north. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
White.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't no suck ass nigga.
But do y'all know what Sureños are? Southsiders.
Yeah, we had a couple of them through here.
Do y'all think, from what you see in these social media content streets and the YouTube streets, do y'all think that blacks, Crips and Bloods in Los Angeles is afraid of the Mexican Sureños, the Mexican gang members?
No.
I don't know. I think so because when I be seeing content from the blacks, they be saying them motherfuckers crazy. Them motherfuckers da. They ass. I be feeling like they ass be tapping out when it comes to some of those Mexicans versus the blacks. So when it's black on black, you know how we is. We ready to crash out, do it all, shooting at niggas' mamas and grandmas and shit. But when it comes to the others, we fucking think first.
Right. I agree with you, Detroit. Now watch this. Black families was moving in one of the local projects in Los Angeles. Did you hear about this story?
No.
Black families, single mother homes, no fathers in the household. They're moving inside one of the East LA projects. The East LA region of Los Angeles, predominantly Hispanics, Sureños, the Mexican gang members. They start firebombing black family homes. They start having the Mexican kids to beat up the biracial and the black kids in that community to where they couldn't come outside. What you think niggas did in response to that?
Nothing.
Come on now. You got a whole lot of Sureños that come on here, lefty gunplay. Like, if my daughter brought home a black fool, I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not racist, but this is how it is. If a motherfucker say he's not gay, but that's just how it is, that indicates that he's what?
Shit, gay.
Come on now, man. These Sureños, they come on here and they disrespect Crip, they disrespect Blood, they say the N-word, but it's no ramifications of that. It's no ramifications for that. So I see why a lot of people feel like in Los Angeles, the brothers ain't on code. We go against each other, but we don't go against others who saying blatantly, fuck niggers.
Mm-hmm. And they only identify one race as niggers, and that's our race.
I'm saying just by looking at social media itself, man, motherfuckers be dissing motherfuckers, whether they blind or not. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no lumps going upside their goddamn head.
I mean, blacks really don't disrespect the Hispanics the way that they disrespect us, and that's a proven fact. Now out there may be different because y'all got the majority, y'all got the numbers. See, the Sureños, when they the minority, they cool. If they got the work, hey, what's up, dog? Hey, I got the work for this price, homie. But all the time they sizing up your weakness because they about to move into your community and take it over. See, y'all ain't deal with that component just yet. They're the minority out there. So long as they're the minority, they're cordial. But when they become the majority, like now in certain parts of Chicago, they're the majority, and now they pushing the line on black folks, dog.
Oh, yeah,
this is the reality of this shit.
Yeah, you speaking facts for sure. The Venezuelans definitely taking over Chicago.
Venezuelans in connection with the Hispanics, the Mexicans.
Yeah.
And now you got some Puerto Ricans and Cubans that's kind of like on a line, and it's like, damn, do we ride with them or is we cool with the blacks? Well, fuck it, we gonna ride with them because they're more structured. We're not structured. Everybody want to step into something that's organized, structured, and lucrative. Our culture and communities is not that right now.
Yeah.
So is it anything else that you amazing brothers would like to share? And I appreciate y'all coming on the platform, man. And I like to see y'all more on the reels.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wanted to ask, how do LA as a whole feel about NoJumper? Cause I'm gonna tell you how we look at NoJumper. We look at NoJumper like
how you feel?
Like they just like they're the biggest instigators on the West Coast when it comes to black on black crime, and people like to say that it's not. It's the people that come up there that's yeah, but Adam asks certain type of questions like how he did with that half fan King Pill. How he waited a whole hour, and then he threw that shit out there to start some shit, knowing damn well it's gonna go up. Like what the fuck type of shit is this?
Adam is an agent provocateur. Adam has strategically been put in a position to where his platform can reach the masses so that he can, perpetuate the cycle of ignorance, destruction, and division. That's how we feel. More and more blacks in Los Angeles starting to call Adam out on his bullshit, just like Gumby from Hoover just did. Like we understand it now. We starting to wake up to that bullshit. But
yeah, I seen that.
What you say, Virginia?
I said, I think that's blacks as a whole, man. You peeping the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
But why do we continue to support it though?
I mean, because it's just like, fuck, man. Chase Bank, man. If you have a black bank, you rather put your money at Chase, you know what I'm saying? You rather shop at Walmart, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you said, it's nothing that we got established right now that seems that big. So, of course, we're going to take part into that because that's what's going to give us the exposure. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree with that. Cocaine was a very lucrative business in the black community, but VA, is you going to smoke some crack cocaine?
No, but I'm just saying for the numbers.
I'm just saying, big dog. You know what I mean? We got to have principles. We got to have structure and discipline. We got to refrain from that shit. If you got a channel in Detroit, got a channel, nigga, I'm about to subscribe. Let's run it up. Because we need alternatives to that bullshit. But as long as our peoples continue to be puppets and Adam is the puppeteer, then we're going to continue to get the same results.
Oh, for sure. I call Adam the slave master.
Most definitely he is. Ask me anything.
Did you get this text to talk about how they wanted the blacks to boycott different businesses and all that?
You said a text message?
Yeah. Did you get that out there, or was like something on social media? Did y'all get that out there
recently?
It was like a few months back.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Like when they got Trump in the office. But anywho, man, it was a bunch of businesses on certain days, motherfuckers going to boycott. And I was just trying to see was everybody on like-minded, you know what I'm saying, on one accord with that, you know what I'm saying? Then
Right. I'm not boycotting Donald Trump.
Nah, I ain't talking about, I'm talking about like what Elon Musk and all they was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to Walmart, shop at Walmart on Tuesday. We ain't buying no.
Wait, this was at the top of the year, right? This was like maybe January, February, March type shit.
Yeah, something like that.
I vaguely remember that. Maybe it was in Black History Month. I vaguely remember that. But, going against Trump as of right now, and I'm not doing that. Trump did more for us than Barack Obama did, big dog.
Yeah, I already know. I'm already, man.
But they got our people so confused to where we're voting Democrat, but the KKK was started by Democrats. Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma was devastated and destroyed by the Democrats. The Democrats been fucking us over, peeing on our heads and say, hey, man, you can make it rain or lemonade. Which one you want? Nigga, that's piss. You can't continue to. I'm just saying, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is there anything else that you brothers would like to address with me as an individual or, address with LA? Like, let's put it out there, man.
Nah, I fuck with the content on your end. Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate y'all coming on, homie. Come on anytime. This is for us. On my mama. I ain't going to get bigger and forget about my folks and none of that because we need think tanks. We need to have these type of conversations because now we just learn one another. Now we can interact more effectively. You know what I mean? Yeah. If that makes sense.
Oh, for sure. You're a real one, man. You well spoken. That's crazy. Most motherfuckers don't look at gangbangers like they well spoken, but it's a lot of motherfuckers out here definitely well spoken. That's on the gangbanging aspect.
And shout out to my peoples in Detroit, man. Van Dyke and all that, man. Yeah, that's all love on Stevie. Yeah. Hey, much love, man. I'm gonna let y'all go, but come back anytime.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, one love. Effective communication amongst brothers when there's a slight discrepancy. That's it. It's no need for me to say, oh, nigga, fuck that, and you didn't. Oh, like, no, why? Come here. Let's have a conversation. And if we can implement this in our communities, we will have less homicidal activities being inflicted upon one another. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? All right, for sure. Well, this is how I feel. And as I'm expressing, you listen, or I even let you go first. You express, I listen. Speaker listener technique. And what I'm going to do, I'm a slightly paraphrase. So what I'm hearing is, homie, it ain't too much that we can't work through or work out as a people. Let's get on code. These babies is watching us. Us as podcasters, no matter how big the platform is, or we have a responsibility to the people that we're that we're the communities that we are representing. We have a responsibility to that. Let's not neglect that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I appreciate the brother from VAD. Man, y'all, hey, listen, homie, y'all don't know how y'all made my day, man. Because that's what we need to do. We need to be bi-coastal and get certain information out there, homie. The brothers made my day, man. Hey, listen, homie, I am elated to just have the dialogue with them brothers. There was a brother named Matthew Johnson. Where you at? Come here, brother. Let's have a conversation. I'm not gonna disrespect you, not gonna be aggressive or try to overtalk you. None of that. Let's have a conversation. Let us know why you feel as passionately as you do about the situation that you address. Let's talk about it. What a brother at? Oh, I'm looking for the brother. Man, where you at? I know you ain't acting like Munchie B. As soon as a dude say certain things, you obsquatulate. That mean leave with haste. That mean leave without saying, all right, man, I'm about to get on. That mean you just, oh shit, I'm getting up out of here. And leave. Don't absquatulate. See, it can be absquatulate or upsquatulate. It depends on how you pronounce the A. It could be a A as in A or a A as in A, but it's all good. Absquatulate. It means to leave with haste, to just get the fuck on. You know what I mean? Why did the brother absquatulate? Or why did the brother absquatulate? Like, I wanted to have a conversation with you, big dog. You were very vocal in joining the campaign to say that brother Baby Gangster from Santana Block was a, you know, this, that, and third, and certain things was surrounding his name and all that. Like, let's have a conversation. From the golden beaches of California, West Coast, the best coast, 213-323, Gangland, Firestone District. If you know, you know. I know, brother. And I got love for you. Let's see. Matthew Johnson says 85% of the comments, snitches, drug addicts, F words, haters, and weirdos. It's a matter of opinion. Pancho Villa says C blank, B blank all day, every day. Okay, Pancho Villa. I don't know if this have any merits to it, but the brother Hakeem Hulu says, I don't even want to read it because I don't want young Aunt Hefe to, you know what I mean, go on this and all that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But if anybody want to read it, read it. Brother Hakeem Hulu, if there's any validity to that, man, I'd like to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? If you don't want to, it's cool. But if it is any validity to this, can you tell us where you used to be from when you went to school with him in Compton? Matthew Johnson says, I am only 23 and know what's right from wrong. Dudes woofing on the internet is coward activity. For sure, brother. Never. Nah. Hakeem Hulu, man, we got to have a conversation about this. Preposterous statement is what the brother Elasinos has said. Hey, I'm not slandering brother Anhefe, but there's some accusations. Hakeem Hulu says, I'm not going to even read it. You can read. I'm not going to even read it or say it. Y'all can read it. But this is what he said, and I never heard of this. This is different. That's what brother Hakeem Hulu says. My big bro says, I don't know where that cat is. Keep Vegas out your dental. We got a big desert out here that we utilize, and I ain't hard to find, but God bless. Big bro, like you tell me, don't let him get you to that point. You know what I mean? You's a valuable brother to our community, and yeah, got nothing but love and respect for you, big bro. On the reals, like, yeah, you one of them brothers. You're a warrior. You know what I mean? Matthew Johnson says some of y'all old dudes acting like you're in your second childhood. For sure. Brother Matthew, you got a lot to say, but I mean, you don't want to say what you got to say. You don't have to show your face. You can come on and we can have a conversation. If not, then close your mouth. But I would love for Brother Hakeem Hulu to come on here and educate us about, you know, what these major accusations, but the accusations that he has placed on his brother's name. Veldog, what is the dinner nail, man? Much love and respect, man, from the hub to the dub, man. Yours truly. ODM Slim, what is the dinner nail? Much love and respect to you and yours, man. Hey, but I ain't gonna stay on this thing that much longer. I wanted Hakeem Hulu to come on here and you know, expound, EXPOUND, expound on, you know, the accusations that he made against, you know, this warrior brother. Hey man, listen, man, goddamn. Schoolboy, I was just out there in fucking Victorville, man. I want to get up with you, man. You my partner, man. I love you, homie. You like a cousin of mine, homie, on the reels. What's up, man? Hey, man, I don't know if you know, man, but a lot of our kin folks that we used to interact with out there, you know, where we was at, man, a lot of them passed away, man. I don't know if you know, but you know, a lot of them passed away, man. But I like to build with you, man. I don't think you was out there when I cracked the little bitch across the street. Or was you out there? Because you had left. My nigga Schoolboy, man. Main Street Mafia, man. That's my partner, man. The first time I met this brother, I think I was trying to work on my car or some shit. And you know, cuz was pushing to the stove. I'm like, fuck it, cuz I'll walk to the stove with you. I ain't know this nigga from Adam and Eve. But you know what I mean? Me and that brother became, you know what I mean, man. Shout out to Schoolboy. Schoolboy, what up, man? Hold on, let me try to give you a number that you can mac in on your kin folks on. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I forgot I got an interview tonight. Oh shit. All right, 9 o'clock. Got 2 interviews tonight. Hey, Schoolboy, man, we gotta connect, bro. Drop me your email address or something, man. My email is BobbyYayaJones@yahoo.com. That is B-O-B. Let me put it in the thing. Hey. Rico Soprano. Sup, homie? I hit your DM Instagram. Want to do the interview? Yeah, for sure. Let's line up an interview. Sup? I'm still trying to do the interview. We can do it. It can't be today. Hold on. Let me go to my my Instagram. Okay. Hey, my bad, big dog. I'm literally just seeing this. I just came back from California. Was going, you know, I was in California handling some major business. Not saying that what we're going to do with each other isn't major business, but I was preoccupied with driving from, you know what I mean, and hitting certain spots and all that. So don't think that I was ignoring you because I wasn't ignoring you on Stevie Walla Bean. I honestly didn't see this. I don't know what your availability is Saturday, but if we can put something on the books for Saturday on Stevie, I got you. We can get cracking. Like, so, you know what I mean? I appreciate you communicating that. And I think that I was trying to, you know, sub you, ignore you, and nothing like that. I'm not that type of person, brother. But let's get it cracking, man, for sure. Let's let's line something up for Saturday if you free Saturday, or maybe even Sunday. You know, you make the decision, and I'll be there, you know, to do what it is that I do, Kim folks. But hey, what's up, Heidi? What is the deal? That's my guy, Blue Man. Blue Man says I need to start wearing more Blue Jay hats on my broadcast. So I may do that, man. You know, I wear a lot of Polo Ralph Lauren and polo hats and all this type of shit. I try not to wear all my hats in case a motherfucker see me in traffic like, oh, I know that's Bobby Ye. I know that's him. I know that's that moron. I know that's the madman because he got on the same polo hat. Like, you know what I mean? But we may be able to do that. Blue Man, what's the deal, man? I got something lined up with the homie from Compton tonight, and I got another interview that I gotta get cracking in regards to tonight too. I don't know if you're gonna be in close proximity, or I don't know if you're gonna be there, but yeah, man, we working tonight, man. You know what I mean? But without further ado, they be saying my lives be too long. Oh, Bobby the telethon, doing broadcasts and lives like a marathon and all this, but I'm gonna let y'all be, man. Y'all stay up, be blessed. God bless y'all. Y'all stay up, be blessed. God bless y'all. Hey, Blue Man, let's get some shit cracking, man. Y'all stay up, be blessed. Too black, too strong. We all we need, we all we got. Let's live in peace before we be forced to rest in. And without further ado, man, that is the conclude. That is the conclude of this live. That is the conclude. That's how I'm gonna conclude that. That's the conclude.